I've just discovered that I can interact my spoon with my nose.
And welcome back to Rogue State Revolution.
Bring us the king, bring us the rope, bind his hands, bind his feet, throw his body into the sea, and the people shall be free. Basenji, Basenji, greatest of countries, you're our only love, and we pledge our lives to thee. Oh, 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 Basenji, Basenji, greatest of countries, victory for all, death to our enemies. Raise your shovels high. I will push the cart. We'll build glory forever, inspired by stalwart hearts. Basenji, Basenji, greatest of countries, victory for all, death to our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes?
I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish I could do everything in the world, but I can do nothing in the world.
I
I
know.
hope that you and me are here in the TV. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dorcas has gone mad. Why have I gone mad with power? I haven't gone mad with power.
Because you made me not play Temtem.
Well, you're, yeah.
I even went out of my way to catch the coyish of the week this week. And you wouldn't even appreciate that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you ever wish you could just, like, sandpaper your skin down to nothing?
Gotta say no on that one.
Okay, you know what your problem is? You aren't creative. Just imagine the sandpaper just rubbing all over you, like you're in like some torture chamber. There's some big burly guard who's just like and just so slowly sandpapering all your skin off, and now you have no skin, and it's just like a tiny, teeny layer, stopping your blood
Talkers.
from bursting out, and now you're just there, and it's just like
Talkers, we don't need to know your fetishes.
It's not a fetish, it's a desire.
Sounds a lot like a fetish to me. Right, do you remember what happened? Where were we? What were we doing? We were loading a game on 134% difficulty.
We were. We were having a whole adventure. Oh, we're okay. Can you hear my fan?
No.
You ever wish that I was like Nick the Geek?
I mean, Mick the Geek does share a lot less horrifyingly strange fetishes live on the internet.
See, this is the problem. I don't do that. You don't. You know what your problem is, Maruka? May I tell you what your problem is?
No. I don't
Okay.
think you can, no. My problem is I'm stuck in a call with a weird fetishist for 12 hours a week.
That's a lot of hours.
It is. Gotta remember how to play the game
paid
now.
for these hours. Maruka, how much will you pay me?
You're intern. I mean, I should get paid for these hours. I don't get paid for these hours.
Okay, looks like we might need to end the turn.
Shall we end the turn? Should we do it? I should do it and never look back. Ah, yes, there were enemies who were plotting. Oh, there go our tanks. Karifi protesters have launched a nationwide call to action to ignore your prohibition of Karifi-registered vehicles on Basenji highways tomorrow. Karifi expects to be on the roads in unprecedented numbers, overwhelming local police.
When did we ignore? When did we prohibit Karifi registered vehicles?
Gonna be honest, don't remember that one. Yeah.
We could ignore them. Do you want to ignore them?
It seems like the... Yeah, it seems like the lightest one.
Hey, Maruka, we need to make a museum.
In Sabah, okay.
Do it.
Understood.
Maruka. Maruka.
Yes.
Maruka.
Which one
Do
was
it.
Sabah? That was Sabah.
Which one's Saba? Yeah.
I don't know these things. A
Maruka.
museum,
Oh,
you say?
Maruka. We're gonna need some gemstones.
Some gemstones. Ooh. Our demand is high. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a museum. Where would I find a museum? Talk us, where's a museum? There's a museum. Costs us 40 Basenji bucks. 1 per turn, 3 energy, and 8 peeps.
Immigrant approval.
And lots more education access. Our education is very good.
As it should be.
So, adjacent to a
all about
town, 1 per
education.
province, grasslands, desert, or hills. Do you want the Museum of Zanar or Chadir?
Shadir.
Zanar's going to be feeling left out. Not very
Yeah.
well provided for.
Well,
by
you
the
know, like
people.
Shadir is like our cultural center, and Zanar is like our industrial center. You know,
Is
because
it?
it has the ocean access. That's where all the traders come in. It's like Djibouti. Maroka, I don't like Eritrea.
You don't like what?
Eritrea.
Eritrea?
Yeah, I don't like Eritrea. How do you feel about Eritrea?
I don't know what that is. I recognize the...
Oh, Maroka, what are these 3 options? Maroka, what
They
are
are
the
to have a
3?
natural history museum, a great military triumph wing, or American atrocities. Shall we dedicate a wing to the American atrocities, Tulkas?
Nah, we'll do the let's do some natural history, you know?
Unlock the secrets of preserving
I
our
mean-
environment, sure. Why
I
not?
mean, the question is, what do you care about more, Maroka? The
We can have all
environment
of
or your
them.
hatred of America?
We can have all 3.
Don't do all 3. Such a foreigner.
Why would I not do all 3? I want to do all 3. You always say I can't do all 3.
That's true.
Okay, right. Well, we are now very educated. Sabah already had 9 education, but sure. We've got 2 places for oil that we have not yet oiled.
You indeed.
Our boy,
Excellency,
Well, let's do our fighting first, you know?
oh yeah, the old fightings. I see. They also have... Is that gonna... Oh, they're Sam's, it's okay.
Excellency,
So we want to get
Concerned that we
closer.
might
Or
have problems.
Excellency,
can I... How I attack?
for Basenji.
I don't know.
Like that.
You might need to get some more troops on the go
Maybe.
at our military camp.
Which was... not very conveniently placed. What do you want?
What do you want? You're the foreigner.
Ugh. Why were you... You're being really tulky today.
What does that mean?
You're being like... You going about me being in a bad mood. You're in an awful mood. You're really miserable, sir. You're such a miserable bastard.
No, okay. No, I'm not being miserable. I'm a happy boy.
No, you're not.
Maruka, can I sing a happy song?
No.
My name is Tarkus and I am happy. I'm in a really good mood. Maroka, on the other hand, he needs to pee
No.
because he is in a mood.
Excellency.
He's Maroka! Maroka and Torkas! He's gonna work in the core. It's Maroka! Maroka and Torkas! Where he's gonna be away forevermore. What kind of internet do they have in the planet's core, Maroka?
Good. Starlink's pretty good down there.
Really?
Yeah, he put a satellite down there.
I don't believe you.
Probably shouldn't. Banifa needs some road upgrades. Where is our problem? Traffic lens. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, that's yeah, could be better. $15? Is that just because it's a bridge?
I don't know.
Oof. Where else? Okay, the I can't really. That's not even a road. I can't really upgrade that.
It's a university, Maroka.
Yeah, I know, but it's in orange to say it's going slow. I can't upgrade my university. That's got a really weird road to upgrade. Fine.
Maroka, Aziz has something he wants to say to you.
Hmm?
Aziz has something he
Aziz.
wants to say to you.
Alright, Aziz. This is about light. Excellency, I just want to thank you for building a museum. I know. I'm encouraging public to make proper dietary choices. We can save a fortune on healthcare costs down the line. Cool.
So are we gonna do that? Are we doing that? Maroka, are we doing it?
Sure.
Where
Nutrition
is it?
program.
It's there. Can we do it?
Education
Can we do
and
it?
health.
Can we do it? Let's do it. You and me.
Easy.
Maroka.
Easy.
Whoa. Okay, now what else do you want? We could research mandatory masks, so in the event of a pandemic, we're able to respond with alacrity.
Good idea. Sure. Are we likely to have a pandemic?
Yes.
I feel like our approach should be like the British, because we've done really well this pandemic. We should just tell everyone, yeah, we'd go around telling everybody how great we are, and then when everybody dies, we tell everyone what a great job we did, and pretend that it all went really well.
Domcom said that Bojo wanted to get infected on live TV.
This was neither confirmed nor denied, and is impossible to prove, but yeah, Dominic Cummings is a person. Definitely an interesting one.
You have his blog on your channel, you know.
Mm-hmm. Do I? Why?
You don't want to know.
Huh. Right. What are we masks? It seems a bit. I don't know.
Well, what else would you want?
I mean, like, it seems a bit sort of like there's areas of Basenji that don't even have clean water, Torkus.
Okay. Okay. Then let's get the Clean Water Initiative. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, that seems like a more sustainable long-term benefit to health.
What's the worst that could happen?
There won't be a pandemic, Torkus. It'll be fine. You're preempting things that like have a minuscule chance of happening when we could make real difference on the ground here today, now.
What do you think?
That's what I know. Unless you know something else.
Well, we need some gemstones.
Are you sitting on information and keeping it from the government?
We need gemstones.
I suppose that involves diplomacy, does it?
Might.
Who do we get gemstones from?
Zabil.
Zabil, okay. Hello. Can we have a trade? Do you just want to go to the max, or...?
If that's what makes you happy.
Ah. I hate you so much.
I want you to have agency. Give him 30. Give him 30. Fine. Since I have to make decisions, give him 30.
You can exchange gas.
Nah.
They have a thing. Demand for processed food grows. Oh, we have 2 months to try and figure out how to send processed food to Babelistan.
Okay, why don't we?
Because we don't have processed food? Do
But
we,
we do have
where
processed
where
food.
we at on processed food? Oh, we have some processed food.
Can we send them processed food? Look at it.
What's our bottleneck
Look at
here?
I don't know.
119 food is going from agricultural fields to the manufacturing plants. If we had more food, we could do it. And
Maybe we should get
161
more,
is just going straight from the
Maybe
field.
we should get more farms here in the agricultural district.
Seems like that might be a thing we need, yeah. Okay. Cool. So that makes us some food. It's unclear how much, about 60-ish, I guess. Did we upgrade that one or something? Oh yeah, it's the organic, yeah. Reduces 20% increase in production, reduces pollution. Right. I remember how that works.
When in June are you leaving?
Don't know yet. Haven't got a date.
Will you be nearer to Edinburgh?
I will.
Interesting. Is there anything else you're willing to divulge?
Not at this juncture.
Why not?
Don't feel like it.
You don't trust me?
Hmm.
In this morning stream, we just said that everything I know about you I tell. And that's not true, is it, Marika?
What? We're to gossip about me?
No, about me. Me doing it. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
So-
everything about you? What? No, Weirta doesn't talk about you to me.
Okay.
What else?
Okay, Marika.
So we're going to get an extra 60 production, which lets us do some food, which means we might be able to solve that problem next turn. And we've got that import upped. Cool. All good.
Is there any surveyor action needs to go down?
Ooh, maybe. I mean, we were contemplating turning him into a journalist last
Well, we
time.
want to look at the remaining resource nodes, don't we?
We did them all.
Okay, well, maybe we should turn him into a journalist. What do you think?
Well, it's either he can train to. Well, he has to train. We need 2 natural resources favors to promote him properly, but we can upgrade him to a point where he can find new resources that weren't already there, potentially, or we can train him as a journalist, and journalists make good things happen, I guess.
Let's just do a journalist. I think that it's a bit too convoluted just to get like one random resource node that no one cares about, you know?
Okay. He's retrained. Oh, does he? Oh, he'd be at the university.
Yes.
Oh, he's also transitioned. Fair enough. So she can find something newsworthy in an adjacent city. Or
Do it.
yeah, let's do
We
it.
could do it.
Bam.
They are hiding
Oh, it needs an action point.
Look, you might need
Journalist on a
to do-
freebie.
You might need to do the things that you do sometimes.
End the turn.
Oh yeah.
Illegal immigrants are migrating.
Roka! Roka! Roka!
Oh, we did the processed food. It's okay, cool. Ooh, our relationship is 86%. So because you didn't tell me we did the food.
Maybe it just happened automatically.
I think
once
it
we
happened
got-
because we had a surplus now, so we
Yeah.
were able to export some.
I think we might need to manage our border with Homeboy.
I think we should welcome the immigrants with open arms. And also take out that helicopter.
Okay, American. Well,
Armor.
Excellency.
that means it's foreign time, doesn't it?
What does that even mean?
Excellency.
The natural resources lady has something for you.
Oh, you mean we could have upgraded our guy to with 2 points now and turned him into finding things.
Well, go talk to the lady.
Thank you for taking prosperity as seriously as I do. My constituents are already seeing incremental improvements.
Oh, that's good, America.
She has developed ecological impact surveys.
Do it. We're gonna 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 do it.
2 Basenji bucks
do
a
it.
turn, but it gives us +2 environments.
Do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I
We're
did
gonna do
it.
it.
I did it.
We're gonna
It's
do it.
done.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I did
We're
it.
gonna do it.
I did
We're
it.
gonna do it. Now, what are you gonna do? Open reservoirs. Maruka, you still need to be researching stuff, don't you? What's this about open reservoirs? Maruka, look at the open reservoirs.
Increases the water levels of rivers that are not already at their maximum, increasing hydroelectric capacity and land fertility. Many rural Basenjis will face increased water scarcity.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Maruka. How about electronic waste recycling? You know how you are about electronic waste recycling.
1 a turn, improves relations with China, interesting, and improves the environment.
You want to do it? Carbon market. I mean, you like that, don't you, Maruka?
An upper limit is set on the carbon a private business may produce. Further capacity may be purchased from other businesses that have not used their full allowance. Sounds a bit convoluted.
You might want to do it.
Might I?
You might. I mean, you are a green boy, aren't you?
It's not that green, though.
It's quite.
It's one of those things that sounds green, but like carbon credits are just bollocks.
Ooh, you're wrong.
Am I?
Rook, I'm so much smarter than you are.
It's just a way for companies to greenwash their public profile.
Ooh. Ooh, Maroka's being edgy. What do you think about that, chat?
It's
what
just...
do you think about how Maroka's being edgy?
Well, there's very little transparency in the carbon credit process. It's just, if you give us money, we will say you are now green. If you pay us a certain amount of money, you can now say you have offset your carbon, in spite of the fact that nothing has happened other than money has changed hands.
Ooh.
Am I wrong?
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, you're wrong.
Okay, well, citation needed, please. I would gladly read more, but from what I've heard, that's basically like the shape of it.
Okay. I mean, you might be right, but I don't think you are.
Well, the thing is, I don't think anybody really regulates carbon credits, so I think like it's just kind of
Maybe
a lot
they
of
should.
companies operate.
Maybe here in
should.
Basenji, we're going to make a regulator for carbon credits.
It doesn't say that though. It just says it allows you businesses to purchase capacity from each other. What's to stop you setting up a new business and then selling that capacity to your other business? If each business has a capacity, why don't you just create shell corporations and like use it to pass your credits around?
Okay, then what do you want to research?
That is some capitalist
what do you
greenwashing
want to
bullshit.
research?
I want to research electronic waste recycling.
Okay, let's do it.
Right, now what else needs doing? Journalist, we can do a journalist this turn. We can make things happen.
Journalist.
Hello. You can find something newsworthy in an adjacent... Ooh, what else can we do? Retrain as surveyor.
Don't do it.
Retrain as a cleric. Ooh. Would you like a cleric, Torcus?
No.
And we can upgrade her to move faster.
Nah.
Decorrupting adjacent resource-producing buildings is free and requires no AP. You can fight the corruption, Torcus. Do we have any corruption? How do we know if we have corruption?
Click on a power plant. Or click on like a mine or something. An oil well.
It's called a thing. Yeah.
So then she can do investigative journalism to remove the corruption.
I mean, I can't believe you would even insinuate that there might be corruption in Basenji Tulkas. Like, we are the least corrupt nation on the planet.
Your mom is the least corrupt nation on the planet.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, there's 2% corruption down here.
That's not good.
Oh,
That's a lot of corruption.
for 5 intelligence and 20 bucks, we can eliminate. That's a lot of bucks to eliminate corruption.
Yeah, maybe wait for it to get a bit higher.
Maybe we should just use the journalist for that sort of thing.
Yeah. Do your newsworthy thing now. Do your newsworthy.
We need a justice minister to promote her, though.
Do your
News it!
If anything, I'll find it.
Okay. I collect a large body of evidence that indicates Minister Badur is using a position in the government to secure lucrative contracts for their closest friends at the taxpayers' expense. It's Britain! I plan on running the story tomorrow morning. Tulkas, it's the Green Soul scandal. We can speak to the minister, gaining favour and loyalty, but increasing our corruption very slightly.
I mean, I think we have to expose the minister's corruption to the people. What do you think?
That's 5% approval with everybody, which is good approval, I guess. Is that a total approval? I presume that's just literally everybody, right?
Yeah.
But what will Badur do if he's not loyal to us anymore?
He might start a civil war.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Badur, oh, he's not happy. What was his story then?
He's suspending policy research because he's so upset.
Oh. Well, maybe he shouldn't be corrupt.
What if there was a swimming pool filled with rice and you just like burrowed in it?
What if there was?
America, do you want to have a rice bath with me?
No, I probably wouldn't have a rice bath with you, if I'm honest.
Maroka, they could cook the rice and we'd be in it. And then we could just like have edible rice just to eat in our rice bath.
I'm not sure about that.
It could be like butter. It could be like soaking in butter and like kind of boiling a bit. And then we're in it with the rice and the butter. And we're just like, ah.
Oh, that is right. Could move that again.
Come on, Marcus, go from 1 to 10.
0?
Okay.
-1?
Excellency, for Basenji.
I wish Rita was here.
Excellency,
Why?
Because then I could say moi.
Okay, that seems fair. Right. Do we want to buy the American atrocities?
No.
No? Okay. Well, what would you
We
like?
could buy the museum of the Basenji people. The triumph. The great triumph.
Inspires the conservatives.
I mean, we want to inspire conservatives. You know how you love conservatives, right?
Alright, consider
like
the conservatives inspired. Badur is a conservative.
Oh, maybe we can inspire him.
Maybe.
I don't think we want him inspired.
Do we not?
Nah.
Right, we are making... We've still got capacity to make even more of that stuff. Do you want another farm?
Sure.
Or do we want to look at our power? I don't know. Power's okay for now, I think.
Is it?
It's 170. Are we... We're meeting our needs, yeah. Now we're up to 160.
How?
We have one, so we're making 170 power, and we need 160 power.
Usually, the number we have would be on the right.
Sure, but I just built a farm, and the 158 went up to 160.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure the number on the right is how much we're using.
Well, maybe if we need power, maybe we should do one of those things that is a solar farm.
You mean a solar farm?
Yeah. But not today, you know, just someday, you know?
Quite expensive.
You know? Someday. Maroka,
Yes.
rate Elon Musk on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, he's definitely negative.
Ooh, Maroka, you're so edgy.
Yep.
Okay, Maroka, go to our border with Northy.
Hello, border with Northy.
Who is Dorothy? Is that the Reef?
Zarbil.
That's Zarbil. Zarbil. Now you might want to give him a call.
Hello.
Maybe do some set immigration quota. How does that sound?
What am I even looking at here?
I don't know. So, anticipated legal immigrants, immigration applicants, visas authorized. So we have, what does this even mean?
I'm not sure. Seven. Is this people? Oh, it's probably.
Okay,
It's
so there were authorizing 12 visas, and there were 7 applicants, so that's good. We have 3 people wanting to go there, and they're authorizing 12, so that's good. Question mark.
So why is there an illegal immigrant? If we anticipated 0.
Maybe they just didn't feel like filling out the paperwork, you know?
It seems like that could simply be the way.
Okay, well, let's end the call then. I think it was something we can do to our borders. If we leave the diplomacy menu. I feel like there might be a screen, like if you click on the border checkpoint, maybe. Well, the BLF has control over it, but...
Well, we're gonna fix that soon.
Maybe on the map? Is there a map? I don't know.
Nope.
In Rogue Stick 1, there was something you could do, and I think you can do it here, but maybe you can't. Who knows?
What we got?
We'll figure it out. Okay, well, now what do you want to do, Market?
I want to...
Is it time to do the thing that you like to do?
I feel like we're wasting our resources if we don't make the most of them.
Do you want to make the most of them?
I do.
We could send off the journalist off to try to find another corruption scandal.
True. That seems... Oh, she's wandered off of her own accord anyway. She goes where she wants.
Yeah. She's a feisty lady.
I'm not sure I get to tell her where to go, actually, by the looks of it.
I go right
Well,
away.
Well, maybe
Oh,
she's
okay.
maybe she's an independent-minded woman. You know, who
Seems
don't
like-
need no man.
Yes.
Seems like it.
Maroka, if you were a woman, would you need a man?
No.
Maroka, if you were a man, would you need a woman?
Nah.
If you were non-binary. Maroka, I've been thinking about making a song about you being non-binary. What do you
I
think?
prefer that you didn't.
Why?
Because that seems like that would be... bad.
No, but here's my thought, okay? Here, may I make my pitch?
Make a pitch, I suppose.
Okay. So you know the Yogscast song, M-I-L-K? M-I-L-K. Please deliver M-I-L-K. I say
Yeah.
milkman. Okay, here's my pitch, okay. E-N-B-Y, Maroka is E-N-B-Y. I say Maroka, so you can feel seen because I know that you're non-binary. E-N-B-Y. What do you think, Maroka?
Not great.
Why not?
We could get the oil out of the ground.
We could get the NB out of the ground.
And that's not... MB's not a natural resource
Not
for you to
doing
exploit,
oil,
Tolkien.
okay? We're moving into a post-oil economy.
But the money...
We don't need money.
We need the money to
Money-
move into a post-oil economy.
Yeah. Do it.
Hey,
Do
Deep
it.
Bomb.
Do it. Make your pitch. Come on, deep pump. Deep Bomb has a pitch. Deep Bomb is going to make a pitch, America. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Yep. The Basenji Liberation Front maintains training camps. We can gather intelligence to recruit operatives to locate the threats. Ooh,
Do you
how do
want
we
to
do
do
this? Well, how?
Probably we would need to recruit an intelligence operative.
Oh, how do we do that?
Well, we could build an intelligence place.
Agency?
Mm,
Most elite
maybe?
sociopaths and pathological liars work here. Tulkas, it's for you.
What's so mean? What's so mean?
Did you not lie to me earlier? You're a pathological liar, I bet you are. Produces +1 intelligence if constructed adjacent to a foreign embassy, one per country. Interesting.
Do we have
Fine,
any
I will do the
embassies?
thing. I don't think we do. Oh, things are
Morocco, they're
happening.
plotting! Morocco, look out! Morocco, look out! No! Ooh! Ooh!
That's not good.
Ooh! It's not good at all. Thought bubble. Yeah, but it's a shame because it's like even now they are disposable games, even though it's the future. It's like the games on Nintendo, the replayability Marty like. What does that mean?
Eh? No, I'm not sure. No, you've lost me, I'm afraid.
Oh, this is a bad event.
This is not a great one. You've personally stolen funds from both the National Treasury and from foreign aid donations to Basenji. The evidence is completely fabricated, but the public is already starting to turn against you. Oof. If you comply, it's 15%. If you demand to see the evidence, you get some. And possibly rule of law.
Maybe
You
if we
refuse.
could go with the possible. You want to go with possible, Morocco?
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo!
Okay, well, we kept our rule of law.
I feel like we might need to like build a proper army. You know, not just trickle in one unit at a time, but build a proper force.
You might be right.
You know, build me an army worthy of Mordor. Am I right? Morocco, we have 9 education in all areas.
Sweet. Does it go up to 10 or is 9 the cap?
Really? What? Okay, Morocco, what part has you puzzled about Deepom's statement?
No understanding. I mean, I know those words, but that sentence makes no sense.
Oh, is she suggesting that we play Nintendo games? What is Marty? What is Marty? Marty McFly from Back to the Future?
I'm guessing Marty McFly.
Interesting.
Are
And
you?
that tie into replayability because it's like, you know, a whole time travel thing. And then there's like disposable games.
I feel
but-
like the vibe I'm getting is that Deepom just generally disapproves of everything that we play on this channel.
I bet Deepom would like Empire Total War.
Right. What do I need to back up my armor with then?
So we could just get like a whole swarm. I don't know.
Eliminates infantry. Infantry doesn't do much, but it's cheap.
Well, ideally something that covers the weakness of armor. What is armor weak to, Maroka?
Air-based
weak
unit
to air.
eliminates infantry and tanks.
So maybe you should do like a SAM truck or a airborne to fight the airs.
You mean like this
Okay,
one?
let me speak more. OMG. Okay, let me just go OV everything. Yes, Deepom. Go OV everything.
For Basenji, Excellency.
Do we have another military camp near our capital?
No, we flew these helicopters over so
Oh.
that they could like hang around
I
and
see,
be
I
defensive,
see.
but we've never used them.
Right. Right, that's what's going on there.
Right, so we've got our armor. Probably want Sam's back up.
Excellency. For Basenji.
Excellency! I wish.
For Basenji.
Do we just want to send the tanks in and try and clear out the other tanks, or will that not work?
Maybe. I mean, it seems to be that whichever side gets to attack first wins.
Yeah, and it's
Because
it's just very rock paper scissors,
Because
isn't
these units don't have a lot of health to
it?
them.
Yeah. So,
And we don't have a lot of vision in what's in the desert there.
well, I mean, also, like, everything that's been attacked has been, as I said, kind of rock, paper, scissors. Like, we've never had two units that were the same as each other going up against each other, so I feel like, yeah. I feel like we still want to get the first hit on,
Firstly,
right?
I generally dislike the games played lately. That's fair. But that's just recently. Come on, if every day was a sunny day, so you know, when I'm telling you I'm happy, I'm not just blowing smoke. Deepum, would you let me talk you into supporting Empire Total War? I think that you would enjoy Empire Total War, and Moroku would enjoy Empire Total War, but he's not willing to give Empire Total War a chance because of his arrogance. But if you were able to do Empire Total War, then maybe you could. So Empire Total War, it's like War on the Sea, but in the Age of Sail. Like, you would really love it, Deepum.
Why can't
The
I
naval
attack
combat, but-
this? Oh god, I didn't realize there were two Sams. Why can't I attack the Sam here?
For Basenji.
Oh, it can.
Moroku, you've discovered the Bolf encampment.
Aha.
You've discovered the Bolf, Moroku.
Excellency.
There was still some tanks up there somewhere, though.
You've discovered the Bolf Ram Shield. You know that Bolf Ram Shield?
No.
And kill alive!
Oh, has it gone because I parked the tanks next to it?
Excellency.
Maybe.
Seems like it. Right, I have one more thing to do this turn. What is it?
You could journalism up.
We could journalism. That backfired last time.
Yes.
Yeah, did it. We got happiness.
I feel like it did.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
mean, truth to power.
I'll go right away.
Moroku, my spoons are a whole thing.
Yes.
Are you earing your spoon?
Secondly, to reinforce the first point, I like
Hey.
Sea of Thieves. I like Valheim. I liked Tolk's Warhammer. I think I like Tolk's War because it was like Warhammer, though to me, more dependent on faction.
I've got photographic evidence of
Yeah,
Minister
I can assure you that Total War is very much like Warhammer. In that they are both. I like the attempt and War on the Sea. So would you support Empire Total War naval combat? Deepum. So I've got what if I talk through my shirt, Moroku? I've got photographic evidence of Minister Nazaire. Who's Minister Nazaire?
One of our ministers.
On a lover's vacation. Moroku, do you think that you would be willing to go on a lover's vacation with me?
No, probably not.
With Deepum?
She's not my lover, so it would be inappropriate.
With Michael Thackeray?
Likewise.
With Dan Dan?
Likewise.
With...
Given that nobody is my lover, it would be inappropriate to go on a lover's vacation with literally anybody. Stop naming people.
Okay. So, don't you have... So, I thought it would be a courtesy to let you know before we decide to run
This one is all positive, which is something. Do you want favor
So-
or abuses of power?
I would abuse all the powers. That's me. But, you know, what do you think, Button?
We did just lose a lot of approval with people, but then those two are quite high as far as approval ratings go.
Maybe.
We could have really high loyalty with NASA.
Yeah, but do we want loyalty with NASA?
And then they get a favor, and then favor can be called in for intelligence and money.
I don't know. I would investigate. But you know what? I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to you.
I investigated.
I think it might be time for you to do your favorite thing.
I don't know where you have concluded that it's my favorite thing. Oh no! Helicopters. Ah!
Look!
They just
No!
This is a problem. They just seem to have an infinite supply of like random garbage coming out of that thing, and it's always whatever we don't need it to be.
This whole detour has brought us back to my original point, trying to refresh old games, because the games lately don't do it for me. So anyway, I was thinking, oh, never mind. No, okay, what were you thinking, Deepom? Moroku, tell her what she was thinking.
I don't know what Deepon was thinking. I'm happy to listen. Like, if you've ever been around whilst we've had our little discussions on this, like, trust me, myself and Tolkus, and indeed on a few occasions Elzarel, have had endless discussions about what we could possibly play. What would work on the channel, what do people want to see, and we can never figure it out.
With me and everything.
You have awful taste in games. Like, I don't know how we've wound up with this whole thing with you and me, because, like, I mean, you think exactly the same about my taste in games, so...
We wound up with this thing with you and me because I was the only Strangelander willing to come on the Button Mash podcast. Even though I was manifestly unqualified to be on the Button Mash podcast. Remember that, Marika?
I mean, that's your view on things.
I might apologize, Mark. Would you apologize?
What for?
For spying on Bebelston.
Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, well, we gain a lot of intelligence out of that. We can just...
That's a lot of intelligence.
We do have pretty good relations with them. We can, like...
Yeah. Yeah, we look after our spies.
Ooh, focus. Up to 64 there. And good money. I guess we're exporting quite a bit. We are short on electronics.
We might need to talk to our foreign affairs lady.
Hello. While you're handling affairs of state, I've developed plans for a new policy direction. Free trade. Designate a neighbor as Basenji's preferred trading partner. Basenji automatically exports any surplus goods to this country at the current market price, so long as both nations are allies. Oh.
Okay, that's fun.
Cool.
So now what are we going to do? Merc, what are we going to do?
Start an oil cartel. And get all the oil.
We could do... Let's do, we could join the climate accord.
Cost of operating power plants will greatly increase, but prestige will grow.
Okay, maybe not. What about beautiful Basenji?
Increases corruption. But also increases the hotel income.
And we only have the one hotel. How about spare no expense?
Hotels will be the epitome of luxury, increases the luxury rating of all by 1.
How about immigration incentives?
Immigration... Financial incentives for foreigners to become legal permanent residents of Basenji.
So, what were you thinking before you did your...
Kafala?
What do you want, Deepam?
What is a kafala? Repeal a means by which migrant labourers are
If you're
monitored
able
and
to
controlled by their
talk
employers.
Maruk into wanting more war on the sea, I'd be willing to do more war on the sea, Deepam. Interesting.
That seems like a good one. Basenji employers may no longer withhold wages, abuse or mistreat workers or trade workers to other employees.
Don't you enjoy withholding wages and abusing workers?
This is the ban Amazon one, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that.
What do you mean?
Right, how do we deal with this incursion talk? Because this is becoming a problem.
Oh, we need to build an army worthy of Mordor.
Right.
Excellency, for Basenji. Excellency,
Catch up.
for Basenji.
Maroka said you talk didn't like War on the Sea. Well, I didn't like it, but... No, man.
You didn't seem to be enjoying it a great deal, from my
I
perspective.
enjoyed it a lot more than naval action.
And this, I can't believe you didn't like naval action because you have been pushing to do Pirates of the Burning Sea for ages, and it's the same game.
Yeah, it surprised me too, but such is life. Oh, she was just gonna let that one go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't actually know if Tolkien
Yes.
didn't like it that much. He didn't seem to, like, dig it a great deal. Well, we can't do a story in this city because we've already done a story in that city, I guess. Fine, fly,
Right
fly.
away.
Well, what game? So right now we don't have a game scheduled for tomorrow, Deepon. What game would you suggest be done tomorrow? Here's your chance, Deepon, to find a game worthy of Mordor. What do you think, Muruga?
Mm-hmm. Is there a way to do multiple of these at once? This is awkward. This road upgrading nonsense. Right. Lots of high volume traffic to all the farms.
So is there something else we can build?
I don't know. Even now that's still slightly orange. Can't upgrade it further.
We might need to get multiple roads.
No, maybe. We need to do the Marad and Kaifel bypass. That's not a bad idea, actually. I know that's not a bad idea. I might do a bypass. Let's do a bypass.
I almost sent Talk a Discord of a War on the Sea stream where the streamer had a mini breakdown, meaning he had a, and that it was okay, and aw, Deepum is beeping.
We can link up these little settlements, and they will become prosperous.
If you can convince Maroka to do a proper tour for war, I'll give you stuff. Besides, how can you not like Road State Revolution? Tell me that, Maroka.
Sorry, what?
How can you not like Road State Revolution?
It's all right once I get into it. To be fair, like it's actually not a bad game at all. It's all right. I just
So
wish we could handle this better.
And kinda art of the experience, and that not all learning is painless, but that it's okay and may be part of the process.
All right. Do we want
Imric
more
or
units?
Palador? We could have more units.
That's good at taking out infantry. We haven't been attacked by infantry. What do we want? Another airborne? Let's have another
Sure.
airborne.
Excellency, for Basenji.
The Basenji.
Do we want to talk to somebody and set up free trade agreement with them?
Let's do it. You and me. Let's do it.
Who would you like to be free trading with?
Zarbil.
Zarbil?
Maybe, yeah.
Belistan is our
Sure, let's do
our closest ally, I
do,
suppose.
Bad boy then. Let's do Bad Boy. Babby the Bab.
I don't know which.
Babby
I don't know
the
which
Bab.
of these exports we could like most capitalize on, but we've almost hit our import cap on that as well. We really need to make some of those ourselves.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should. Babel? Babel.
Sure.
Propose
Propose
free
free
trade.
trade.
Yeah. Ooh,
Nah.
I'm not okay with it.
It's time for your favorite thing.
Do we need to like formalize an alliance or something?
I think so. Marco, we might need
market
a market.
in Banifa.
M-A-R-K-E-T.
Banifa's this one, right? Yeah.
Me. A-U-R-G-R-K-E. Me.
Market.
Ki. Ma. U-E. I-U.
Where would you like the market? I feel like we should.
Benifa.
Is
that
I mean,
Benifa?
this is the Benifa's the region, but yeah. In fact,
Let's
actually,
put it over.
could put it over here as well. Actually,
Yeah, let's put it over here. You know.
bam, our market.
Roka, we have a spark plug issue.
Oh no, we're running out of spark plugs and diamonds. We have a diamond issue. Ooh, find a unique gift for the minister. Oh, we could bribe Tariq to get back into his good books before he stabs us in the back and starts a revolution. We have got state investments. Ooh.
Ooh.
All this for the future of our people.
Okay, Roka, do it. Do it right now. Go to review budget. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do
just
this.
pick a
First.
thing.
Do this first. Do this first. Okay. I mean, you're a big fan of taxing the faith, but now.
Can remove the corruption. That's very expensive. Wow. And somehow reduces public safety a lot.
We could repeal overtime laws. We get food truck permits. Why don't we get food truck permits? Tell me that. Do it.
Residents complain about the declining numbers of vendors.
Yeah, who cares about the residents? Do it.
And tax the faith organizations.
Yeah, you'd like that.
That's
But
$15
nah.
a turn. Tax credits.
Yeah, how about?
Cryptocurrency. It brings in money and reduces corruption.
It will not be.
Casino.
Nah. What about super notes?
Mass-produce high-quality counterfeit United States $100 bills in
Ooh,
bulk to
no,
gradually
no,
increase
no,
our
no,
treasury.
no. Let's do food truck permits. I'm a food truck permit kind of boy.
Okay, fine.
Emmerich of Calador.
Right. Do we have the ability to manufacture our own electronics? We don't, do we? We are importing. We have bauxite going into our smelters. And then...
What's the other
No,
ingredient for electronics?
Oh, gold.
Do we have gold? I think we have gold. Don't we have gold?
We
somewhere?
don't have gold. No, we'd have to import
You
the
sure?
gold.
Are you sure?
We have to import the gold and then build another smelter to
Okay.
do that, I think. Unless that smelter has capacity for both. Does it? I don't know.
No, maybe we should just import it. You know, just import the spark plugs.
Okay, who has gold for us? Babelistan has some gold that we could take off them in order to get to curry some favor.
Maybe. Is that what you want?
Yeah, sure. Gold, hello. Import agreements don't demand anything of the Treasury. Cost is borne by the public. And the only negative impact is that we will deny ourselves the income that comes with producing these goods ourselves. I mean, we can't. We don't have any gold ore, so I don't see a downside to this then.
Well, maybe we should then. You ever thought about that?
Cool. A pleasure. Oh, if we're getting the gold in, we could potentially manufacture luxuries as well then. Construcciones! Do we need a separate manufacturing plant for every last little thing? We do, because you have to tell it what to make, right? What does it make? A bit of everything.
I don't know, Mark. I don't know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is either. So they are... Oh yeah, there's a little ticky in the corner. Subtle little ticky that says household goods. That one. And then that one is doing microwaves. So we want somewhere... So where would we like to bring some labour? Where would we
Well,
like
where would
to
you like to bring some labor?
To stimulate the economy of somewhere. I mean, Green Goat, Karik.
Yeah, it looks like Karik needs some stuff.
They've got plenty of workforce, and they could stand to be more prosperous. I don't know if bringing business to the area makes it more prosperous. It seems like it might.
It might.
Right. In grassland, desert, or hills adjacent to a town.
The next time you commission someone to make you a little picture, you could also commission them to make me a picture, and then we could both have pictures.
It has crossed my mind. It genuinely has. Spark plugs.
What could cost back?
We'll have to wait till next turn before that starts doing anything anyway, won't we? Because it'll need the gold.
Okay, tell me about the crafting.
I have oft thought for like thumbnails and stuff, like having some sort of charming artwork of the two of us that sort of actually is like matching in style would actually suit quite well.
Okay, how much would it cost?
Depends on the artist and the level of detail that you want doing. I mean, I follow loads of artists on Twitter, so I know a few.
How much?
Again, depends on like the talent of the artist and what they personally think their art is worth.
Well, how much did your weird not normal thing do?
My weird not normal thing.
Yeah, I saw the picture, Deepam. I commissioned it. That was $50. That picture.
I think I can't remember what I paid for Maroka Thornbrush, Catgirl. The artist who did my Spiral Knights character charged, I think, $35 for that.
Okay.
By the time she did Guybrush Threepwood for me, she was charging $50 a picture. She, I guess, like, upped her rates as she improved her skill, because that was a couple of years later. It was a different artist that did Maroka Thornbrush, so I honestly can't remember what I paid for that one.
So if I sent you a super chat of $100, do you think that would cover it?
Don't send me a super chat of $100 because YouTube will take like 40 of it.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Yes, I think I own it, Deepam. Then will I have to send you like a PayPal?
Let's circle back around. Rather than you just throwing money at me and being like, there you go, fix it. Can we, like... We need to discuss, A, an artist we like, and B, is within a acceptable budget for the pair of us, and see what we actually want them to do.
Okay.
Like, I mean, how would you look?
I would look like Mike Pence.
So you want someone to
I mean,
do...
it's just my Minecraft skin. I mean, we're a Minecraft exclusive channel, right, Mark?
Yeah, we are absolutely a Minecraft exclusive channel.
You know, just more Strangeland stuff.
So you would want somebody to do your Minecraft skin, right? Okay.
Yeah, just... What was something we did in Strangelands? We didn't really do a lot of Strangelands. I mean, I got addicted to Merca-Cola. Maybe they could make a drawing of me being addicted to Merca-Cola, and then the Ender Pearl could have your face, and it would be like you and me. What do you think?
This is why this has never happened. I'll be honest. This is definitely why this artwork has never happened.
Okay, here's my final pitch. Okay, a rendering of the final battle in Strangelands UHC Season 3, you versus me. I mean, you can't do better than that, can you, America?
Deepom would like to have a serious discussion about what to spend all your money on.
Yeah, exactly. What should we spend my money on?
We need another manufacturing to do luxuries though, right? Oh god, that's another 3. Ah, shoot, we're almost over power. We're right at our power cap. We can't manufacture luxuries. They'll have to make do without
And also,
Rolexes
for
another
the
turn.
you have it in your possession question, I'm not sure what that means. I mean,
She means,
I commissioned it.
did you get it as a NFT? Is it permanently yours, like a work of fine art? I don't know. I don't know if that's what she's asking us all.
I mean, I'm not. I have it. Like, it's on Discord, and I could get it physically or virtually. And as far as like the legal rights for it go, I imagine I could also get the legal rights to it because I paid for it.
I mean, I suppose, like, I guess different artists have different sort of approaches to things, and like, I mean, most of them are just like monetizing their hobby, like a bloody YouTuber or whatever. Like, and it's not really much more to it than that.
I think a shadow box framed rendering of an epic Talk Flash Merca bottle might be convincing to spending Tolkien dollars on that. Yeah. I mean, just go back to Strangelands UHC Season 3. I mean, I think that's the ultimate battle, don't you, Merca?
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's so interesting that in every single Strangelands, like it came down to us, you know?
It was weird that, yes.
For Basenji.
Yeah.
I don't have the paper that was drawn. I mean, I imagine that's in cat. I mean, was it?
Excellency.
I don't know if it was made physically and then scanned, or if it was rendered digitally. But if it was a physical piece of paper, that paper is presumably in Canada. So no, I do not have it.
I mean, I thought all Rexy Boys. I mean, like, it was a photo of the thing, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
How do you those scan?
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, Rexy Boy's stuff is all like physical, right? I think he's mentioned in chat before that like he would like to move to digital works, but also his work is currently all sort of physical medium.
Oh, how do I know?
Aesop, hey, hey, hey. Right, what am I doing with my one last thing this turn?
Journalism.
Journalism, you say?
Maroka, Maroka, may I read the life of Aesop, please?
Only if Aesop wishes it.
Aesop, I had a birthday just about 2 weeks ago. So for my birthday present, may I read the life of Aesop? Please, please, please. There's a stream delay, Aesop. Sure! Oh my god, he said sure! Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
no.
Maroka, it's time. Maroka. Maroka! Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I can't reach the city. I've got one more thing to do. There's also a bauxite we haven't dug up there. And there. No, we did dig that one up.
Maroka, I'm gonna forward the life of Aesop to you, just so you have it.
Thanks.
Okay. So I'm gonna read you some questions, okay? So this is the assignment that I was given back in 2016 in my class. Okay, Maroka, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, read the life, try and suss out what it means about the Greeks. Think about the role of the outsider. Aesop is a Phrygian, non-ethnic Greek, and a slave, at least for part of his life. How is this rambling story indicative of Greek civilization and its various manifestations that we've seen in this course, beginning with Hesiod going... That's an explosion. Going through the Greek lyric poets, the historians, the sophists, the philosophers, etc. How does it compare to the more polished biographies of Plutarch, Lycurgus and Solon? Think of Aesop as a sort of alter ego Solon, the same but different. Think of Aesop as a possible rock thrown against the glass civilization of the Greeks. Think of Aesop as a rebel figure whom Greek civilization needs to co-opt. Think of Aesop as the logical outcome of Pythagoras and Socrates, etc.
Tajikistan. They would like household goods. We're already giving them household goods.
No, I'm not a teacher. I was reading
Oh, we're not.
what my professor did for me. Okay, so Roka, can you summarize for chat the what's gone on with Aesop so far?
So no, I can't.
Okay, so Aesop was a Phrygian, okay, and he was really ugly, and he didn't know how to talk, and everyone bullied him. But then he was nice to a priestess, and then she let him talk, so now he can talk. And so his master was scared. He would tell the other masters how horribly he'd been treated, so he sold him. And now he's been sold, and he's gone into Asia, and he's met the philosopher Xanthus, and Xanthus has bought him because he's been impressed by his wit, despite his ugly form. Aesop went along with Xanthus. It was the hardest part of the day, with the sun directly overhead, and since the road was deserted because of the heat, Xanthus lifted up his robe and began to urinate as he walked along. What do you think about our opening sentence here, America?
Disgusting.
Aesop was furious when he saw this, took a hold of the tail of his master's robe, and giving it a jerk, said, "Sell me, since you won't stand for my running away." Xanthus, Aesop, what's the matter with you? Aesop, sell me, I can't be your slave. Xanthus, surely one of those people who go around upsetting decent households with their slanders prejudiced you. Someone has come to you and spoken ill of me, saying that I mistreat my slaves or beat them, or am a drunkard, or am irritable or irascible. Pay no attention to slander. Slander, pleasant to hear, provokes to anger without cause. What do you think, Marek, about that? Slander, I'm going to put that in your quotables.
Okay.
Slander, pleasant to hear, provoke to anger without cause.
Because we have a crisis, and I can't figure out quite where the bottleneck
what
is.
happened?
I don't. Something's gone awry because like we don't have anywhere enough washing machines or spark plugs anymore.
Well, what's the ingredient for them that we're missing?
Spark plugs we're entirely importing the 20 that we need, but yeah, to manufacture our own spark plugs needs gold. That needs a smelter. I need to build one of those, which needs power, which I've just got.
No, I haven't read this before. This is the after.
Where are we importing our gold from? Gold's coming in from Babelistan. So actually it's coming in through this border. So actually it'd be really convenient if it was somewhere on this border, wouldn't it? Because they wouldn't have to deliver it so far.
Aesop, it was your excretion that slandered you, Xanthus. For when you, the master, who have no reason to stand in dread of anyone, for fear that when you come home you may get a taste of beating, or may face confinement or some worse form of punishment, but are master of your own fate. When you can't even take a little time off for the physical necessities, but urinate while you walk, what can I, a slave, do after all, when I'm sent on an errand, but defecate on the fly? What do you think, Marika?
Disgusting.
Is that not logical? I mean, what can I, a slave, do but defecate on the fly? This is very logical so far. Xanthus, is that what was bothering you? Aesop, it certainly was. Xanthus, I urinated as I walked along to avoid 3 unpleasant consequences. Do you want to hear about the 3 unpleasant consequences?
I don't know if I do.
Aesop, what are they? Xanthus, the heat of the earth, the acrid smell of the urine, and the burning of the sun. Aesop, how's that? Xanthus, you see that the sun is directly overhead and has scorched the earth with its heat. And when I stand still to urinate, the hot ground burns my feet, the acrid smell of the urine invades my nostrils, and the sun burns my head. It was because I wanted to avoid these 3 consequences that I urinated as I walked along. Aesop, You've convinced me. A very clear rationalization. Walk on. Ventus. Well, I didn't realize I had bought myself a master. So what do you think, Maruka?
I gotta say, I have not paid any attention to this. I just keep hearing talking about urine and excretion. It's really like I'm trying to manage a country here, and there's just a sort of burbling of excreta going on in the background. Honestly, is really all I'm taking from this.
So the drama here is that Vansus is urinating while walking along, Maruka, instead of standing still to urinate. You with me so far?
Yeah.
So Asa wants to know why this is. So Vansus has 3 reasons, okay? Number 1, if he stood still to urinate, the hot ground would burn his feet. Okay?
Uh-huh.
The hot ground would burn his feet. Number 2, the acrid smell of the urine would invade his nostrils. Would you like to have the acrid smell of urine invade your nostrils, Maruka?
I mean, how long was he going to stand there and pee for?
A long time, apparently. And finally, the sun would burn his head. Do those 3 reasons not justify the decision to urinate while walking?
No, as somebody who has walked and had their head burned whilst walking, walking does not stop the sun burning your head. It doesn't suddenly stop beating down because you're moving. That's not how sunlight works.
When they came to the house, Vance had said to him, Aesop, my wife is fussy. You wait here at the door until I break the news to her so that she won't take one quick look at your deformity and then ask for her dowry and leave me. Aesop, if you're under your wife's thumb, go and get it over with. So Vansus went in and said, My dear, you no longer have cause to drum at me and say that I'm waited on by your maids. You see, I've bought myself a manservant, Vansus's wife. Thank you, Lady Aphrodite. Great you are, and the dreams you send are true, to Vansus. As soon as I went to sleep, I had a dream in which you bought a perfectly beautiful slave and gave him to me for a gift. Vansus. Just wait, my dear, and you shall see such beauty as you've never seen before. I might almost say that you shall see an Apollo, or an Eurymedon, or a Ganymede. The maids were delighted, and one of the younger girls said, The master has brought me a husband. Another, Oh no, for me, I saw him in my dreams. Another, Someone more persuasive will get him. And I suppose you're more persuasive. Well, are you? And so they began to quarrel. Vansus' wife said, And where is this object of this high praise of yours? Vansus. He's at the door, my dear, at the point of training not to enter another man's house unbidden. He came with me as far as the entry and is waiting there to be called. Vansus' wife said, Someone call this new acquisition. While the other maids were quarreling, the only one of them with any sense said to himself, I'll go out now and get myself engaged to him first. She went out and said, Where's the new slave? Aesop turned around and said, Here, girlie. She said, Are you the new slave? Aesop said, I'm the one, the maid, and where's your tail? Aesop took a look at the girl and, realizing that she was making fun of his dog's head, said, My tail doesn't grow behind the way you think, but here in front. Get it, Maruka?
Right, yes.
Did you get it?
I did get it.
The maid said, You stay right here. If you go in, they'll take one look at what a monstrosity you are and all run away. When she went in and saw that her companions were still fighting, she said, Girls, I might as well just puncture your little dreams. Why are you having this boxing match over the fellow? Suppose you have a look at his beauty first. One of them went out and said, Where is the gentleman, the one who was bought, my beauty? Aesop said, Here. The maid said, May Aphrodite slap your ugly face! So we were fighting over you, were we? You trash! Good worse luck to you! Go on in and don't touch me. Don't come near me. Aesop went in and stood before his mistress. Vansus' wife, when she saw Aesop's repulsive face, turned away and said to Vansus, Ha! Vansus, you've behaved very shrewdly, like a philosopher and a gentleman. You wanted to take another wife, and since you didn't dare to face me and say, Leave my house, knowing how fastidious I am, you bought me this, so that I wouldn't put up with having him for a servant and would run away and leave the house on my own accord. All right, give me my dowry and I'll go my way. Vansus said, Oh my, you had all that sesquipedalian verbiage for me to keep me from urinating as I walked. Xanthus is such a classic, isn't he, Maruka?
Mm-hmm.
And now you haven't said a word for her, Aesop said. Well, let her go her own way and be damned. Xanthus said, shut up, you trash. Don't you realize I love her more than my life? Xanthus said, oh, Maruka, we need to do this. Okay, so a human rights organization. Ooh. Allow them access. What's the worst that could happen?
Potential loss of 2 rules of law. But it didn't. So it was good.
Aesop said, you love the woman. Xanthus said, I certainly do. Aesop said, you wanted to stay? Xanthus said, I do, you contemptible fool. Aesop said, I'll play the role you choose, and striking a pose, he stamped his foot and roared out, if Xanthus the philosopher is henpecked, I'll show him up in the lecture halls tomorrow for the contemptible thing he is. Xanthus said, would that be any way to behave, Aesop? Aesop said to his mistress, woman, what you are after is to have your husband go out somewhere and buy a good-looking young slave with a nice face, a good eye, and blonde hair. Xanthus' wife said, why? Aesop said, so that this handsome slave can go to the bath with you. Then the handsome slave will take your clothes. Then when you come out of the bath, this handsome slave will put your wrapper around you and get down and put your sandals on. Then he'll play with you and look into your eyes as though you were a fellow servant who had caught his fancy. Then you'll smile at him and try to look young. And you'll feel all excited and ask him to come into the bedroom to rub your feet. Then in a fit of prurience you will draw him to you and kiss him passionately, and do what is in keeping with your shameful impudence, and the philosopher will be disgraced and made a fool of. Well done, Euripides. Your lips should have turned to gold when you said, dread the anger of the waves of the sea, dread the blasts of river and burning fire. Oh, what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to review.
We're doing a restaurant review.
Let's do the American.
The American one?
Yeah, let's do American.
We'll get approval of immigrants.
Yeah. I'm all over the immigrants, you know that.
You want the religious?
Maruk, it's Oiko!
Hey, Oiko. I'm sure the Americans were just, you know, hanging on there every word, like really needed the approval of the Basenji restaurant column.
You, the wife of a philosopher, an intelligent woman, with your urge to have handsome male servants, you bring no slight discredit and disrepute on your husband. It's my opinion that you are sex crazy, and don't follow your bent simply because you are afraid that I'll give you a piece of a new slave's mind, you slut.
Talk us language.
Maruka.
You have opinions on women.
That was Aesop's opinion.
Uh-huh.
Xanthus' wife said, what has brought this calamity on? Xanthus said, he's already said this much to you, my dear, but watch out, he doesn't see you defecating or urinating, for you'll find Aesop turn a regular Demosthenes. This is the best Maruka. Xanthus is still hung up on this urinating thing. Oh, Maruka, you don't appreciate, do you, Maruka?
I don't. So, this supply chain is doing my head in. I'm lacking smelting, I guess, on the bauxite. Yeah, because we're making 260, exporting 40, and only smelting 140. So, I think we need to smelt more bauxite.
Xanthus' wife said, by the muses, the little fellow seems to be spirited and tricky. I'd better make my peace with him. Xanthus said, your mistress has made her peace with you. Aesop said, a great accomplishment, to have tamed a woman by overawing her. Xanthus said, bah, you runaway. Xanthus' wife said, Aesop, it's obvious from what you've said that you know how to use your tongue. But I was misled by a dream, for I thought I was going to have a good-looking slave brought for me, but you're deformed. Aesop said, do not be surprised, my mistress, at having been tripped up by the dream. Not all dreams are true. At the request of the leader of the Muses, i.e. Apollo, Zeus gave him the gift of prophecy so that he excelled everyone in oracular skill. But the leader of the Muses, from being marveled at by all men and habitually looking down on everyone else, got to be too boastful in everything. This angered his superior, and said he didn't want him to have so much power among men. He contrived some true dreams that would tell men in their sleep what was going to happen. When the superior of the Muses realized that no one was going to have any use for him in his prophecy, he asked Zeus to forgive him and not to discredit his oracle. Zeus forgave him and contrived other dreams for men that would give them false indications in their sleep, so that once they had found the dreams inaccurate, they would fall back again on the original prophet. That's why it is that one of the second kind of dreams, when it comes, gives the impression of truth to what you see in your sleep. So don't be surprised if you see things one way in your sleep, and they turn out otherwise, for it wasn't the first kind you saw, but one of the lying ones come to trick you with false visions. Vances complimented Aesop, and realizing that he had a knack of finding the right thing to say, told him, "Take a shopping bag and come along with me. We'll buy some vegetables from the garden." Aesop put the bag on his shoulder and went along. When they came to the garden and found the gardener, Vances said, "Give me some cooking vegetables." The gardener took his knife and cut some cabbage, some beets, some asparagus tips, and other savory vegetables, which he arranged neatly in a small bundle and gave to Aesop. Vances opened his purse and was about to pay for the vegetables. The gardener said, "What's this for, Professor?" Vances said, "To pay for the vegetables." The gardener said, "What do I care? That's for the garden and the produce. You can wipe your feet on them, but just tell me one thing." Vances said, "Well, by the Muses, I'll have neither the pay nor the vegetables. You tell me how anything I say can help you as a gardener. I'm no craftsman or smith to make you a hoe or a leek slicer. I'm a philosopher." The gardener said, "Sir, you'll do me a great favor. There's a little question that's been bothering me and keeping me from sleeping at night. I keep puzzling and asking myself why it is that when I put plants in the ground and then hoe them and water them and give them all kinds of attention, the weeds still show up before the things I've planted." What do you think, Marika?
Excellency, for Basenji.
10 out of 10.
Now, Marika, what do you think the reason is?
Excellency,
For what now?
So, when you put plants in the ground and you hoe them and water them and give them all kinds of attention, why do weeds show up before the plants you've planted? Like you've been doing all the stuff to your plants, why are the weeds sprouting up first?
Because they're better adapted to the environments that they grow in that area.
Interesting.
Better.
So we'll see how Vance's rebuttal compares to the rebuttal of the East, shall we, Marika?
Okay.
When Vances heard this philosophical conundrum and couldn't, on the spur of the moment, think of an answer to it, he said, "All things are subject to the stewardship of divine providence." What do you think, Marika?
That's the answer.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh, it's an American
what do we
one.
want to do?
Huh.
Okay, I think we need to get a Ministry of Defense.
Probably. As soon as it is time to do so, we can do so. It would have cost us $100 and 50 intel, but yeah.
So we could... Do you want to release them or offer condolences or execute? I mean, you're kind of an executing kind of guy, aren't you?
Sure.
So what do you want to do?
We want public safety.
Then do it. Ooh. So, what do we think? Roka's well-adapted answer is best, or all things are subject to the stewardship of divine providence? Let us know in chat who had the better answer. Aesop, who standing behind Vances, began to laugh. Vances said, "Aesop, are you laughing with me or at me?" Aesop said, "No, not at you." Vances said, "Well then, at whom?" Aesop said, "At the professor you studied under." Vances, "You blackguard, this is blasphemy against the Hellenic world. For I studied at Athens under philosophers, rhetoricians, and philologists. And do you have the effrontery to set foot in the Muses' Helicon?" Aesop said, "If you talk nonsense, you'll have to expect to be jeered at." Vances said, "Is there any other answer to the question? Things that are at the disposal of the divine order of nature are not subject to inquiry by philosophers. I suppose you have an answer to the question, do you?" Aesop said, "Offer to do it, and I will resolve the question for you." Vances was embarrassed and said, "Don't be so presumptuous. I, who have debated in many great halls, have no business arguing with you here in the garden, but come along." As they strolled along, Vances said to the gardener, "This boy of mine here is a fellow of vast and varied experience. Put the problem up to him, and he will answer it." The gardener said, Now look here, do you mean to say this ugly fellow knows his letters? Aesop said. Is this any way for you to talk, you miserable wretch? The gardener said. I'm a miserable wretch, Aesop said. You're a gardener, aren't you? The gardener said, yes. Aesop said, well then, if you're a gardener, do you object to being called a miserable wretch? But you want to know why it is that you put plants in the ground, hold them, water them, lavish care on them, and still, as you say, the uncultivated weeds come up quicker than the things you plant? Listen and pay attention. Okay, at this point, a page has been lost from the manuscript. From what is told in section 39 and 44, it is clear that what is lost is told how Aesop took the vegetables home and somehow provoked Xanthus' wife, who proceeded to trample the vegetables underfoot. There's no clear indication of what else may have been lost, but whatever it was, it led up to the speech of Xanthus, with which the text resumes.
Tulgas?
Yeah? Oh, we have to do our thing. Ooh. Have him arrested and tried for his conspiracy against Basenji.
Sure.
So, we just had a bit of a break in the manuscript, but we're gonna pick up with Aesop, who's at home now. Okay, Merkin?
Okay.
Aesop said to himself, masters who show an unnecessarily stern attitude about the service they want have themselves to blame for the trouble they get into. I'll give this philosopher a lesson in how to give orders. So he picked up the articles mentioned and, without putting any oil in the flask, followed Xanthus to the bath. Xanthus got him dressed, handed his robes to Aesop, and said, give me the oil flask. Aesop gave it to him, handed his robes, and when Xanthus took it, turned it up, and found nothing in it, he said, Aesop, where's the oil? Aesop said, at home. Xanthus said, why? Aesop said, because you told me take the oil flask and the towels. We didn't mention oil. I wasn't supposed to do anything more than I was told. If I slipped up on my instructions, I was going to be answerable at a cost of a beating. That was what he said. I feel like Aesop is a lot like me, don't you, America?
Yep. Sure do.
That's a classic Tolkien kind of thing to do. When Xanthus found some of his friends at the bath, he told Aesop to give the robes to their servants and said to him, Aesop, go on home, and since my wife trampled the vegetables into her temper, go out and cook this lentil. Put it in the pot, put some water in with it, put it on the cooking hearth, put some wood under it, and light it. If it starts to go out, blow on it. Now do as I say. Aesop said, I'll do it. And he went home, went to the kitchen, put one lentil in the pot, and cooked it. This is like me, isn't it, Merkin?
Yep.
Do you understand why it's like me?
Nope.
Aesop here is being unnecessarily literal. I am often unnecessarily literal myself, aren't I?
Ah.
Because his master told him to cook lentil for dinner, so he only cooked one lentil. Get it, Maruka?
Now that I've actually paid attention to what the story was, yes, that is literally something you would do. That's 100% Tolkien stuff.
When Xanthus and his friends had their bath, he said, Gentlemen, will you share my simple fare? There will be lentil. We ought to judge our friends by their goodwill, not by the elegance of their food. On occasion, the humblest dishes offer more genial pleasure than more pretentious ones, if the host serves them with a gracious welcome. His friend said, Let's go. Xanthus took him to his house and said, Aesop, give us something to drink for men right from the bath. Aesop filled a pitcher straight from the bathtub and gave it to Xanthus. Xanthus said, what's this? Aesop said, something to drink right from the bath. Get it, Merkin?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it, Merkin?
Again, was not particularly paying attention. I'm
So,
still wondering whether I
Xanthus-
should try and bribe Tariq, because he's still annoyed at me like 6 months
Yeah,
later.
don't do it. So, Xanthus told Aesop to go and get water for people that were just home from the bath. So Aesop went and got water from the bath. He got bath water.
That's
To get to
great.
people from the bath.
Yes.
He's being literal again.
Aesop is just you. Yeah.
Xanthus looked sullen, and after a moment he said, Bring me the foot bath. Aesop brought it without any water and set it down. And Xanthus said, And what's this? Aesop said, You said, Bring me the foot bath. You didn't say, put water in it and wash my feet. Xanthus said, Take my sandals and get on with your work. Then he said to his friends, Gentlemen, I find that I haven't bought a slave, but purchased myself a teacher. Now, if you like, Well, get up and go to the table. When the drink had been going around for some time, Xanthus said, Aesop, is the lentil cooked? Aesop said, yes. Oh, Roka, it's time. It's lentil time.
Is it now?
Xanthus said, let me see if it is done. Aesop brought the one lentil in a spoon and gave it to Xanthus. Xanthus ate the one lentil and said, it's all right, it's done. Bring it in and serve it. Aesop put it on a plate, poured the soup, and said, dinner is served. Xanthus said, why, this is nothing but soup you served. Where's the lentil? Aesop said, why, you ate the lentil. Get it, Ruka? Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Xanthus said, did you cook just one? Aesop said, now this is the Tolkien quote right here, okay? Yes. Didn't you tell me to cook lentil and not lentils? Well, the one is singular and the other plural. That's classic Tolkien, isn't it, Maruka?
Yeah, yep. I feel his frustration deeply within my soul.
Xanthus said, just so that I won't appear to be insulting the gentleman, go quickly and prepare with vinegar and seasoning the 4 pig's feet you bought. And Maruka, we bought 4 pig's feet.
Neat.
Aesop put the feet in the kettle and started to cook them. Xanthus, looking for a pretext to thrash Aesop, got up and said to him, Aesop, go fetch the vinegar from the pantry and put it in the kettle. Then, while Aesop was gone to the pantry, Xanthus came in, took 1 foot out from the kettle, and hid it. When Aesop came back and saw 3 feet in the kettle, he realized that Xanthus had deliberately removed the foot because he wanted to have a pretext for beating him. Having noted a pig that was kept in Xanthus' yard and that was supposed to be killed off for Xanthus' wife's birthday, he quickly tied up its snout with a cord and cut off 1 of its feet. Then when he had cinched it over the fire and scalded it, he threw it into the kettle to replace the one that had been stolen. Xanthus, suspecting that Aesop would run away if he didn't find the foot, took it out of hiding, went out and threw it into the kettle. What? This made 5 feet. I'm confused, Marika.
Once again, I have totally stopped paying attention, so I cannot shed any further light on this.
But Xanthus took out a pig's foot to have a pretext for beating Aesop. But then, because he was afraid Aesop would run away, he put the foot back in? This doesn't make any sense to me, Marika.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just changed his mind. Maybe he had he changed his mind. Have you ever changed your mind, Marika?
Where's 186 of our plastic, 280 plastics going there? Where's the rest of my plastics
That made
going?
5 feet. But Aesop didn't know that there were 5 feet, neither did Xanthus. After a while, Xanthus said to Aesop, have you cooked the pig's feet? Aesop said yes. Xanthus said, then bring them in. Aesop put a dish on the table, emptied the kettle, and out came 5 feet. When he saw this, Xanthus turned pale and said, Aesop, how many feet did this one pig have? Aesop said, it comes out all right. Here are 5 feet, and the pig we're feeding outside has 3. Xanthus said, gentlemen, this fellow will soon drive me mad. Aesop said, well, you shouldn't have laid the law down to me so literally, and I would have served you properly. You see, this is what I'm going to tell to you, Maruka. I want you to listen to this. I'm going to tell you something. You should not lay the law down to me so literally, Maruka, because if you don't do that, I will serve you properly. But don't feed sorry about it, master. The way you stated the rule for me will turn out to your advantage, for it will teach you not to make mistakes in the classroom. Statements that go too far in either exclusion or inclusion are no small errors. Okay, Maruka? Okay, Maruka?
No. I refuse.
No, me being the way I am, I just teach you to consider your words more carefully. That's what I do. Then says finding no pretext for beating Aesop.
Pedantry, that's what it is. Just pedantry. Pure and simple. I think I should build a public garden.
Do it.
No, I don't know.
Thereafter, Aesop attended him in the classroom and became a familiar figure to everyone. Once one of the students planned a dinner to which he invited Xanthus and the other students. Once one of the students planned a dinner to which he invited Xanthus and the other students. Xanthus said to Aesop, get what I need for dinner and come along. I mean a basket, a plate, a napkin, a lantern, sandals, and anything I may have forgotten to mention. Aesop got them and went along. In the course of the dinner, Xanthus took portions and gave them to Aesop. Aesop took them and put them in the basket. Xanthus turned to Aesop and said, do you have all the portions? Aesop said, I have. Xanthus said, take them to her who loves me. Aesop said, I will. As he went out, Aesop said to himself, now is my chance to pursue my feud with the mistress and pay her back for poking fun at me and running me down just after I was bought, for tearing up and trampling the vegetables I was given by the gardener, and for not giving my gift a chance to please the master. I'll show her that a wife can't match strength with a friendly slave. Mark, do you think the wife can match strength with a friendly slave?
I don't know.
Then the master said, "Give the portion to her who loves me. Now let him see who loves him." When Aesop got home and went into the house, he put the basket down before him and called Xanthus his wife. He showed her all the portions and said, "Mistress, observe carefully. Nothing is missing and nothing has been eaten." Xanthus' wife said, "Everything is all right and in good shape, Aesop. Did your master send this to me?" Aesop said, "No." Xanthus' wife said, "And to whom did he send it?" Aesop said, "To her who loves him." Xanthus' wife said, "And who loves him, you runaway?" Aesop said, "Just wait a little and you see who loves him. Seen the thoroughbred bitch with a pet in the house." He called her and said, "Come, Lyciana, take this." The bitch came running, and he gave the food to her. When she had eaten it all, Aesop went back to where the dinner was being given, and took his place behind the couch at Xanthus' feet. Xanthus said, "Well, Aesop, did you give it to her?" Aesop said, "I did." And Xanthus said, "Did she eat it?" Aesop said, "Yes, she ate it all." Xanthus said, "Was she able to eat all of it?" Aesop said, "Yes, she was hungry." Xanthus said, "Did she enjoy it?" Aesop said, "Yes, she did." Xanthus said, "What did she say?" Aesop said, "She didn't say anything, but in her heart she certainly expressed your gratitude." Xanthus said, "I'll get even with her." Xanthus' wife said to her maids, "Girls, I can't stay with Xanthus any longer. Let him give me my dowry and I'll go away. When he prefers the dog to me, how can I live with him any longer?" So she went off in a bad mood to the bedroom. What do you think about that, Moroccan?
Sure. I put wind farm in. What do you think about that?
What?
It's a cheaper upfront costs, cheaper running costs, and produce more electricity than a solar array.
Well, do we have wind?
Why not?
No?
I mean, like, I don't know that it's that detailed. It just says it generates 25 electricity per turn. Like, is
Well,
that?
then why would we choose a solar panel then?
This one has quite a significant impact on rural popularity, whereas the rural areas seem to be weirdly okay with solar power. They're just not okay with wind.
Well,
But
yeah,
if I put it in Bannifer's a very urban area, so they're like, whatever, buildings, shrug, we're used to those.
Okay, that's fun.
So I figure if I just stick all the power in our sort of like our prosperous capital region, like then
Yeah, very clever, very clever.
should work out.
How's our war with the Bolf going?
Oh, it's going. I don't think they've got anything other than this SAM left, and we've got tanks coming in, backed up by 2 chopters.
We still need to eliminate the rebel camp, remember, Market?
Well, when the tank takes out the SAMs, we can probably have a crack at that.
I wonder where the rebel camp is.
Is it not? Oh, is there? Do we have to go hunting further for it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, our stuff seems to be spawning from there, but we can't go into Northy Town.
Stop.
Oh, Morocco, there's the whole thing here.
Oh, construct an intelligence agency. We should probably construct an intelligence
do
agency.
We'll do it.
We can't afford it.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should save up for it. You ever have that?
We're getting quite a bit of money at the minute. We should be fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Journalist,
Morocco,
yeah.
Deepom is leaving.
I think Deepom left a while ago. But bye, Deepom,
Oh.
in case you see that.
I think I'll stop the old. Save some for next time. What do you think, Morocco?
Okay, cool. We could buy some money from Foreign Affairs.
Aesop, gross. Wow, did you know I like burgers? Aesop, it's okay, I'm drunk. Clerk, me too. What clerk? I don't drink, I'm not old enough yet either. He defecated on the fly. Look at the pump emojis for defecating on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you think there's nothing here but hope. In one explosion per Maruka. Are you with me so far? You can put a bag and put your legs through the handle Okay, so fables were different in those days. I assume this is the Greek bedtime story. Aesop, burger. This is Cray. Everyone knows that. Burger, burger, burger. Get the burger in the chat. That ornicid is so ud, whatever that means. Bro, does he get these books? Oh, he is reading. He does this every time I allow him to read his book. He once read the whole Declaration of Independence while stuck in the Dragons of Thieves. Oh, that was great. Okay, so what's going on here?
Prisoners' rights.
I'm all about prison reform.
Okay, cool. Fine. It's about rehabilitation, Tarkus.
Oh,
Excellency, for Basenji.
Shasha.
okay, Mirka.
Free! We're free of the menace! They aren't pouring in through Zarbel anymore. No road connection to Zarbel. What?
There should be a road connection with Zargle.
It
Do we lose a road connection with Zargle?
I don't know.
Does that mean that we are?
It looks
how's that
connected.
impacting?
It looks pretty connected.
What's doing our trade? Is that impacting our trade?
It doesn't seem to be.
Talk to Dev Boy.
Dev boy. Oh, Dev boy. Hey, we now have clean water in Basenji.
Okay. Do it. Mirka, select it. Mirka, do it.
Blam.
Do it.
Cool.
Can we do mandatory masks
Oh,
now?
Starlink.
Can we do mandatory masks now?
Spectrum auction.
Can we do mandatory masks now?
Oh, cookies.
Can we do mandatory masks now? Can we do mandatory masks now? Can we do mandatory masks now?
We could go to open internet.
Why don't we?
what-
Let's do it. Mirka, you and me. Let's do the open internet.
Now we're doing masks. You want masks?
Well, we can also do the open internet, right? Do the open internet. Do the open internet. Do the open
What's the
internet.
Basenji
Do it.
net then? So that's... Oh, that gets us intelligence every turn, though. And it's safe.
I'm all about the open internet. You know that, Mirka.
It increases corruption and reduces public safety. But it is the internet.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come and watch youtube.com/TruckleTheValiant.
Maybe.
Mirka, what's your favorite YouTube channel?
YouTube.com/Tilkus the
Why not Lord on 11?
He doesn't do enough Total War.
Since when do you like Total War?
I don't. I'm just yanking your chain.
Oh, you're Yankee.
What on
Yankee
earth do
Doodle.
we do with all these favor points that we've been earning with these guys? Because, like,
Yeah.
other than just cashing them in for money and intel, like, I'm not... I mean, natural resources clearly has utility as, like,
Well,
a
maybe-
token to buy things, but everything else doesn't seem to do
we
that.
we just save them, and we'll find a use for them eventually, right, Mirka?
Maybe.
Oh, Vance is such a classic, man.
Excellency, for
Mirka, would you ever consider making a movie of the Aesop romance? I could be Aesop
no.
and you could be Ventus. Wouldn't that be classic?
Mm-hmm. Right, so we are... Well, what are we doing? We were building intel, weren't we?
We were?
Well, intelligence if constructed adjacent to a foreign embassy. We don't have.
Do we have any foreign
We don't
embassies?
have a foreign embassy.
Maybe we should get a foreign embassy and then put it next to it. American, 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 American,
Ugh.
American, American, American.
Some in the capital, I
say,
presume.
can you say? Yeah, Gideon.
Fine.
That's a big embassy.
It is astonishingly big embassy, yes. But Americans do like things big, so... Ooh, we can plan a bilateral agenda.
But what do we need?
Only available once per year. They require us to have constructed a seaport, have an international security leadership rating greater than 6, and have 10 intelligent points available to share. We don't have a
Do
seaport.
we have an international security rating greater than 6?
Unclear.
Diplomacy. It is not greater than 6. It is exactly 6.
Okay.
We need to make that go up by 1. Now we can do our intelligence.
International security leadership. Is that? Alright, yeah. Okay. Fine. Yes, we need to do our intelligence.
Morocco, do you miss Devon?
Yep. Cool. Ooh, there we go. That's good. That gives us access to some things.
So what can we do? Oh, we could train an intelligence officer. We could exploit an asset.
Intelligence officers
Ooh.
help rapidly isolate the location of rebel training camps without having to accidentally stumble upon them.
That would be useful.
That probably
What
would be
about
helpful
our
right
share
now.
intel?
Exchange information with friendly neighboring countries and regional influencers, potentially furthering their interests in improving your relationship. Plus 10% relations with all friendly or like-minded
How about
nations.
exploit asset? What does exploit asset do?
Get some dirt on a prominent VIP and find yourself a new source of revenue. 50% chance of receiving 20 Basenji bucks.
So that's 8 intelligence for $10. That's not worth it. Let's do the intelligence boy.
The intelligence boy, right?
Yes.
Lady, in fact.
So what are we doing with her?
We are. What are we going to do with her? How does she work? I was assured we wouldn't need to go hunt things with this, but okay.
Maybe we just need to send her into the unknown.
Long distance photography, rebel camps easier to find. Oh, that requires Minister of Defense favor. Oh, this is other favor points. Hooray, we finally found one.
You see, I told you. You didn't believe me, did you?
Okay, well, this still seems like we're having to stumble across them by accident, but okay.
Rook, if I were the mountain range, how would you feel about me?
Like digging through you.
Rook, I should have muted myself.
Maybe a little bit.
I have too
Ooh.
much fun being gross, Rook. That's my problem.
Ooh, we're talking physician-assisted suicide.
Ooh, Moroka, this is one of the things you care deeply about.
Illegally assisting terminally ill patients commit suicide.
In Saba only.
This is sure to polarize our nation further.
Oh, Moroka. So this is your chance to give your hot take on euthanasia.
I mean, do you not
Take a
agree that
public
people should have
stance,
right to
Morgan.
death? Like, if somebody has like
Ooh.
a quality of life low enough that they are unhappy and do not want to carry on and have exhausted all happiness they could find in this world and wish to end it, and that is their sincere and deep, honest wish, but literally do not have the physical ability to end it, why
me?
should they not be able to?
What about me?
Do you wish to be euthanized?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Well, go talk to your doctor about it.
Okay. So, I want to both arrest the doctors and legalize it. Can I do that, Moroka?
No.
It still breaks the law. You know, I'm a big law boy.
Yeah, but what if the law is unjust?
It is no crime to resist an unjust law.
Well, there you go then.
That's Martin Luther King's words. Not mine.
I thought it would be Aesop's words or something.
You won't. Well, if we did it only in Saba, then we could have some death tourism. You know, all the tourists could go to Saba to die. We could make Saba our death capital.
Oh, the death capital of Basenji.
Yeah. We could have all kinds of morticians there. We could have all like, oh, it would be great. It would be like the Vegas of death.
How many conservatives do we have in Saba? There are a lot of conservatives in Saba. That is the one province that would anger them the most.
Do you want to do it in the whole country then?
We might as well piss them off everywhere.
Or we could approve the conservatives. What do you want to do?
I mean, if one just simply wanted to min-max stats, then I guess that's where all the conservatives are.
I mean,
how many
I'm a
liberals?
big law boy.
I know you're a big law boy.
Well, what do you want to do, Margaret?
Let
chat decide.
From an ethical perspective, I would go with the middle one. Is there anyone left in chat watching, or did you drive them all away with your monologue?
At least I told me I could.
Well, Aesop had to go. Deepom left. Oikle never mentioned whether he's leaving or not, but...
What about Weird Mintai, the current performer?
Oh, Deepom's back. Hey, Deepom.
Deepom is back! Deepom is back! She wants us to play War on the Sea. Maruka, do you want to do that? Come on, Maruka, can we do War on the Sea, please?
We're doing this!
Can we do it tomorrow?
We don't have a plan for tomorrow, so...
So we can do War on the Sea tomorrow?
If that is your desire.
Okay, could we extract some concessions from Deepom?
Like?
Maybe to watch one
can we have
stream.
plus 5% Deepom approval?
Maybe in exchange for War on the Sea, she has to watch one full stream off a game of our choosing. How does that sound?
I don't think you can request that of a viewer. I don't think that's how viewing
Well,
content on the internet works.
Concession. I mean, doesn't she want War on the Sea? Maybe she has to watch a full stream of Temtem. Or Empire Total War. She has to watch a full stream of Empire Total War in exchange for War on the Sea. What do you think, Maruka?
That feels like you're trying to get one over on me by doing that. Or are you planning to stream Empire Total War on your own channel?
No, we're doing that together.
We are not doing it together.
We are doing it together.
Not in the slightest.
How many minutes of a video would you be willing to watch for me?
0.
No, how many minutes? Come on. Let me know.
0.
No, how many minutes?
Maybe if you can sneak it into a video essay on euthanasia. Think you could do that for me? You'll be like, it'll be all deep and philosophical and interesting and insightful, and then bam, Total War. just as an illustrative point.
I'll think about it. So, do you agree to that, Deepom? War on the Sea tomorrow in exchange for you watching a full stream of Empire Total War? And that is in exchange for a euthanasia... Well, no, it's not even that. So, that's dependent on me making the video about euthanasia to get Maruka to watch the video, but then he still has to find the game enjoyable. But I think he will. I think that Maruka would actually really dig Empire Total War naval combat. Okay, Maruka. Well, let's let Deepom decide. Are we going to legalize physician-assisted suicide nationwide, or are we going to arrest the doctors to get approval where we need it? What do you think, Maruka? Maruka.
What do I think? I told you what I think. I've given you my opinions on the matter.
Okay, well, we need to give Deepom. We need to let Deepom decide. What do you think, Maruka?
I'm fine with Deepom deciding, yeah.
Is she going to decide though, or is she just going to make weird sounds?
She might make weird sounds.
Deepom, I really loved your emojis for Death
Legalize it.
Fly. That was your, the funniest thing I've ever done.
Okay.
Defecating on the fly, am I right, Maruka?
Mm-hmm. Right. It's a new
Rocket, foreign
dawn.
affairs.
We
F.
are short
F-O-R.
on microwaves and spark
F-O-R-E-I-G-N.
plugs.
A-S-S-A-I-R-S. F.
Foreign affairs?
F-O-R.
Oh, foreign affairs.
F-O-R-E-I-G-N. F-A-S-S-A.
Oh, we repealed the Kafala system.
Okay, Morocco. Are we gonna do it? Morocco, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Are we
Bam.
doing it? We are doing it! Whoop, 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 whoop.
For all
We
these
could
things
do,
are like boo minus prosperity, everyone's doing okay. Those numbers are going up.
Do you want to join the anti-piracy initiative? Morocco, we need to do foreign affairs. You know that. Morocco, Morocco, Morocco. F. F-O-R.
When do we get a new thing anyway? 2
F-O-R-E-I-G-N.
months.
A-S-S-A-I-R-S. F. F-O-R.
Foreign affairs, foreign affairs, foreign affairs.
F-O-R-E-I-G-N. A-S-S-A-I-R-S.
Oh, we have to
F.
research something. Right.
We could make an anti-piracy initiative.
But I love piracy.
But remember the international security rating had a whole thing? Might have 10 viewers by now if you'd stopped at on the fly.
Have a maritime accord.
Do you want to do it? Merc, do you want to do it? Let's join the maritime accord. You and me, Merc.
You want
and
to
me.
you
Come
want
on,
to the
let's do it.
anti-piracy though?
No, I want the maritime accord.
Kind of night
Let's
parties.
let Deepam decide whether we want the maritime accord or the anti-piracy initiative. Is there anything else you want, Merca, from here?
Foreign aid.
Okay. So you need to choose between maritime accord, anti-piracy initiative, and foreign aid, Deepam. That's your choice.
I mean, those two are probably better than that. That's just. I mean, it's nice to be nice, but also, if we're prosperous and successful, then we have more resources with which to be nice.
Deepam's choice. Elaborate. What is the accord?
The Maritime Accord permits UN inspectors to inspect ships in Basenji waters for health, safety, and environmental infractions, which gives us a lot of approval with legal immigrants, better international diplomacy rating, better climate leadership, some liberal approval, a little bit of a loss of conservative approval, and a slight drop in prosperity. But I keep buying things that are like, oh, reduce prosperity, and we're still going up. So prosperity is
How
not
about the
too bad.
anti-piracy?
The anti-piracy
Totally
is a pure and simple 2 Basenji bucks a turn grants us a good boost to international security rating, which is what Tulkas wants to do because that lets us talk to America, and
Yeah.
he loves America.
America.
yeah.
America. America. Bleep, yeah. Coming out the end to see the mother bleep a day, yeah. America. Bleep, yeah. I'm knocking a lamp into my head. Terrorists, your game is through. Now I have to answer to
Piracy.
I had a dream last night that this lamp affected me when I was sleeping. Bleep, yeah. Lick my bleep and suck on my bleeps. Oh, she's indifferent. Okay, so what are we doing?
I went with piracy.
I can't believe Deepam would be indifferent. Do you have any other concessions we could extract from Deepam for one to see?
No.
Weird to let us know if you have any ideas.
Yes.
How do we get the intelligence? Is it just by moving her around till she finds something?
Maybe. I don't know.
Gain the ability to
beforehand.
murder a rebel sympathizer. She can become an assassin.
Ooh.
She-
Morocco, would you ever assassinate me? Morocco, how would you assassinate me if you had to assassinate me?
What? I would. I would get a man with metal teeth to bite you.
Ooh. I mean, Tolk, you enjoy War on the Sea?
If they're hiding,
I enjoy making Deepam happy. Did you know that Morak is quickly building a reputation for itself as an emerging cosmopolitan city for fashion? Ooh, should I mention the old with fundamentalists? Ooh, unsafe working conditions and body image issues. Maroka, do you think that Deepom has any body image issues?
I'm sure I don't know.
We don't really want gold ore price to rise, do we, Maroka? I mean, it doesn't matter for us because we aren't the ones buying it.
This is true. I know. My concern was that, yeah, we're importing it, but I guess that doesn't hurt us directly, personally. Yeah.
No. So what do you think, Maroka?
We can get definite religious approval with maybe public safety and health access.
I mean, we've been doing a lot of negative prosperity stuff recently, so
That's
maybe
true.
we should get a plus prosperity, just to try to balance it out. That was our dunk tank plan, wasn't it, Maroka?
I guess so. Fine.
Remember our dunk tank plan? Do you remember a dunk tank plan?
Oh, everything went. Oh, there's all went up. Nice.
Really?
Yeah,
What
everything,
happened?
everything, all the prosperity things there
Ooh.
flashed green for a moment.
The thing is, the games I want isn't really the usual fare for button mashing. Well, what other games do you want? Tell us the other games
Name
you
some
want.
games, because we are struggling to find games that look interesting to us. So, like, just name some stuff and, like, try us,
It's
basically,
not
is where I'm at.
we. It's not we, Maroka, it's I. I'm not struggling to find games. You're struggling to find
You
games.
only play one game, and it is always Total War, and they're all the same, and they're all boring.
What about Total War Arena?
It's the same, and it's boring.
Ooh. You don't believe that. Maroka, I'm mostly done with my jelly beans. I only have 300 left. I've had so much jelly bean hype. Maroka, can you hear these jelly beans?
Is that what's making you sound awful?
What?
Is that what's making you sound awful?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't actually know. I might say 7 Days to Die, but when do you guys have to buy it? Maroka, can we do 7 Days to Die, please?
That does not sound like my kind
Please.
of game.
It's my kind of game, Maroka. Can we do it, please?
It's not.
Please.
You're only saying it's your kind of game because Deepom asked for it.
No!
You are more of a shapeshifter than bloody Boris Johnson.
No! I love 7 Days to Die. It's like, it has everything I like. It's like a bit like Mine Z. I like Mine Z. It's like survival games. I like survival games. You get to explore, build stuff. It's like wave survival. It's a bit like, tower defense when the zombie waves come. I mean, I like tower defense. I mean, you know how I like tower defense.
I got bored of tower defense like 10 years ago.
So it has like every
That
genre.
genre has not innovated in.
Well, it's not really
long
like tower
time.
defense. It's only a little bit like tower defense.
What do I need here? I'm missing one microwave, which
Look,
requires.
there's a real talk alert. But usually, Deepom, when you do your real talk, you have to rate it out of 10. That's what we always do. Okay, Maroka, what concessions are made in order for you to do 7 Days to Die?
I would need to be convinced that 7 Days to Die looks like a game that I would enjoy.
Okay, what do you enjoy in video games?
Characters and narrative.
Okay, here's the brilliant part about 7 Days to Die. Because it's a
It has no
sandbox
characters or
experience,
any narrative.
we make our own characters and narrative. That's what makes it so engaging.
Because
for
I have to
viewers.
put
It's
up
just
with
like
you every
Strange
day. I don't want you to be like a character in a video game as well.
Do you think that I would not be a good character in a video game?
I don't think I would play a video game if you were a character in it, because I've had enough of you.
That's so mean, but I'm like Aesop, Maroka. What if it was a video game about Aesop?
But Aesop is so much like you, I don't think I would enjoy it.
Excellency for Basenji. Excellency for Basenji.
So you're just sort of like trying to do a peacekeeping mission.
Just sort of doing a tour of all the little villages and seeing what's going down
2 out
around
of
here.
10. 7 Days to Die. Okay, it's only 2 out of 10, so this isn't really real talk. It's more like fake talk. 7 Days to Die is kind of inherently so, but for us, the draw is actually the fact we don't like games like that, and almost never play games like that. Who is the we? Who is the we in quotation marks? Is it Deepom? Is Deepom the we?
I don't know, or it might be you and Deepom, because you don't do stories either.
I don't know about stories. I love Portal 2.
the last story game you played was 10 years ago. Congratulations.
I did, yes, Your Grace.
Dunkelheit?
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your
That
Grace,
was
yeah.
story-based.
See, these are the kind of... Yeah, I don't... Yeah, Dunkelheit, Yes, Your Grace. Those are my kind of games, absolutely.
I don't like Eek. Pain would be the pleasure. Not everyone is into things like that or willing to experiment. Merca, are you willing to experiment with BDSM?
No, not really. Doesn't seem like my kind of thing. Tariq's really holding me back here. This is annoying. Can we please bribe him?
Okay, Deepom, give us some other games besides 7 Days to Die because Merca's obstinate.
Where's my boy? No.
Honestly, I think you would like Empire Total War more than I would like it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even like Empire Total War.
How can we get more
I think you'd like
environments into Karik?
She loves whatever's good. Well, what is good in your opinion, Deepon? I can't believe you don't want to do 7 Days to Die, America.
Well, convince me on it.
Okay, well, it would be a lot like Strangelands, you know? Remember Strangelands?
Well, that's good for environment, and it doesn't cost any money per
I mean, you
cost
loved
energy.
Strangelands, didn't you, Maruka? You do anything to go back there? To return to Oddport?
Would I?
Well, in 7 Days to Die, we could make our own Oddport. Free from the fetid influence of fixed TV. Why are you building a zoo?
Because it's not a zoo, it's a nature reserve. And it's because this region... Is this Karik? Yeah, Karik. Karik's really bad on environment, and this is really good for the environment.
You could up their... Oh yeah, Merca, go into budget. Merca, go into budget.
We can only do that once per year, are you sure?
Yeah?
Bam.
Well, go into budget. Come on, Merca, go into budget. Go into budget. Merca, go into budget.
See, there we go, that upped it by 2. Yes.
No, that's a lot. Merca, go into budget. Merca, go into budget. Merca, go into budget.
Budget.
Merca, go... So, Merca, do you want to do Rising Storm 2?
Rising, I don't know what that is.
It's a game about Vietnam.
Really? You know I hate war.
Yeah, but it was an American foreign policy disaster, and you know how you like to insult Americans.
I mean, I do that.
Maroka, would you be interested in so next turn when we have 100 gold, would you like to invest that gold in a safer annuity? Are we able to invest it in? Yeah, we should be able to invest it in a safer annuity, right?
In what now?
In a safer annuity.
What is this? Investments are secure. Receive $24 a year. What?
So you invest 100 gold now, and then you receive $24 a year.
Oh, a year. Oh, I see. So two. Right. That seems like that takes a long time to pay off. But yeah, I guess that's an investment.
But it's less.
Yeah. So it's. Yeah. Does that pay out annually, or does it pay out over the course of the year?
Are you excited for tomorrow's Rising Storm Duo Rambo stream?
Let me find out about it. I don't think this sounds like my kind of thing at all.
I just want to do 7 Days to Die, Maruka. Does that make me a bad person?
I don't know anything about 7 Days to Die either, really.
It's a zombie survival game.
Yes, that literally sounds like the worst genre. That's like the most boring, overdone genre of the last decade. Like every video game is an open world survival crafting zombie shooter.
Maruka, Deepom was lagging.
I dropped 18 frames. I don't know if that was that.
That's a lot of frames.
It's not. How do I fix my shortfall on things? We've got 30 gold. Oh, all my gold's going into these. Okay. So 60 gold is making 30 luxuries, and then we're importing 25 more. And then the remaining 30 gold is being smelted to make spark plugs. And we're not short on the bauxite, so here's the gold. The gold is... Can we import any more gold
Oh,
to make
Deepon
this
wants me
work?
to do 7 days solo. I am not sure about that one. Oh, she's on the lead lap now. What does that mean?
I don't know. Oh lord, what does everybody want? 6 months more to get closer to Russia. We need to get Russia's attention in the next 6 months, Tulkas.
We could build a Russian embassy.
Could.
What does Treji want?
They would like us to export some household goods.
We're gonna do it.
Let's process food, household. Is household appliances household goods? Yeah. We're exporting 38.
Well, let's
I thought we
export
were
them to-
okay for that.
Maybe we need to export more to Treji.
We are exporting. What say it was
Seeing babies
38.
stumble around one of my games, I'd love it. Well, what
Couldn't
would
do
you
up
rather
to
do?
40.
7 days to go die or warm the sea? Deepon, let us know that at least.
Oh, it's not. It's going out to Babelistan.
Maybe we should give it to Treji then.
How do we control who it gets exported to?
Well, we could up production. We could cancel our trade deal with Babelistan, but they probably wouldn't like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
thinking. I don't want to like.
So maybe we should up
Annoy them.
production. Merc, can we up production? Merc, can we up
I
production?
thought we had
Merc, can
loads
up
already.
production?
Yikes. Okay, what
Let's
do we
make more
need?
production.
Where's our bottleneck on that? So we are making 103, which is loads, but if we made more plastics, that would allow us to up production.
Maybe we should do that then. Okay, shoot. Deepon would rather see us do 7 days to die than War in the Sea.
Interesting.
So, what do you think about that? Sacrificing War in the Sea in exchange for 7 days to die. I mean, you can't tell me that does not sound appealing to you.
I feel like my channel at the minute is just me being dragged endlessly through games that I hate for other people's entertainment. Like, I'd really love it if I had a channel where I could play things I enjoy and have people be entertained by that. That would be the ideal scenario for me, if I'm honest.
Okay, what game do you want to play?
I can't upgrade that because I don't have any natural resources. Arse! We could get more oil out of the ground, Tulkas.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Or we could import more. We could import oil, I suppose.
No, we should get more out of the ground.
You've been opposed to that for a long time.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It would be content. Me crying would be content? I don't know. So what game do you want to play, Merc? Tell me what game you want to play. Tell me what game you want to play. What do you want to play?
In fact, it's our
when you-
plastics factories that are at capacity. Like,
when you
we actually
end
need
the
more.
stream-
We need more plastics
And
factories.
you do gaming on your own time. What game do you play?
At the minute, Temtem.
What if we did Hades?
Hades isn't multiplayer.
Yeah, but like I could do the Hades in Tolkavision, and then you could watch it and commentate on my performance, and it would be funny because you'd be like, "Oh, Tolkas, you're so bad. How do you keep dying to Kerberos?" And I'd be like, "I don't know where to rank Kerberos," and then you'd be yelling at me, and I'd be yelling back at you, and that would make you happy.
I think zombies are overplayed and overdone. Deepom. Left 4
do you think about
Dead
Hades?
used to be fun, but even that kind of like
What
lost
do you
its
think
appeal
about
relatively
Hades?
quickly.
What about They Are Billions?
I don't know what that is. Sounds like zombies. Is it zombies?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't like that.
I've heard
Oh my
of it. I
god,
don't know
They Are
what it is.
Billions would be like your least favorite game. Yeah, forget I mentioned it. I like They Are Billions. I might want to do that someday. Maybe someday. If I ever get my own channel, I'm gonna do They Are Billions. Okay, America?
Okay, noted.
Okay, I'm gonna take a year off to make content.
Okay,
No, I'm not.
I know you're not. I didn't think for a moment you would.
I hate it. I don't like having overtime, America. You know, on the week of the 20, on a week in June, I'm gonna be a big boy.
I know.
So our stream is going to be at noon on Saturday.
Okay. Plastics all for household goods.
Rook, I want to confirm that you have heard what I said.
You said... What did you say? No, I didn't. I was not paying attention. I was playing the game.
The stream will be at noon on Saturday.
Stream will be at noon on Saturday, which is... early. Okay. Why?
My parents have an event planned for the evening.
Okay.
Nothing else new really interests me, or I'm not aware of it. I don't like video games, you know that, yeah.
Well, I mean, I agree. Video games suck.
What games do you think Deep Home would like?
I don't know, because my Deep Home's taste in video games is clearly, like, the polar opposite of mine. She likes her quote-unquote realism, and I'm all about, like, not.
Well, she didn't like Mine Z, though.
No. I don't know, what else do you play,
Mark,
Deep
we
Home?
need more power.
We need more power? Where did our power go? We had power a moment ago. Oh, is this because we have wind power? This is the wind power. It's the wind power, isn't it?
I told you to get solar power. But would you listen?
You said he was consistent!
Did you increase any power?
No. I mean, we could just have
Get
more
more
wind power.
You and your more wind power. Roka, get out of my head.
I'm not in your head.
I wonder if there are any Aesop field games. Let me look at that, Merca. Can I do that real quick?
Ooh, we could do
Aesop.
nuclear.
There's Aesop's Fable, A New Approach. The best fables of him are reinterpreted and modernized for pure visual novel experience.
Okay.
This is
See, again, Rust
not
is
useful.
also definitely not a thing that I personally would like.
I prefer 7 Days to Die because it has more of a PvE focus in Rust.
Yeah, for sure. Like everything I've seen of Rust is just people being really horrible to each other. I'm just like, I don't want any part of that.
Okay, Marika,
Excellency, our reserves of donated blood are running dangerously low across the country. Health officials are warned unless something is done, we will not be able to respond
do you
effectively
have
to a
any
major
opinions
disaster.
on Frozenheim?
Frozenheim?
Frozenheim.
I've never even heard of Frozenheim.
It had mixed reviews, maybe not. Ultimate General, the American Civil War. Ooh, nah, you wouldn't like this.
Compel all citizens to donate blood by force. Compel Karifi to donate blood by force. Jesus.
Let's go new releases.
Unlikely. Pay 20 to solve the problem, or with maybe better health
Popular
access. Sure,
upcoming.
why not?
There's Humankind. You would not like that one though. Roman Empire Wars.
Oh, a museum in Banifa. Okay. Hey, we could make it a museum of American atrocities.
Empire Wars. Yeah.
Well, the museum in Al-Hassa. Doo-doo-doo. New policy, loyalty, minister favor.
There's
Cool.
Tabletop Simulator. Are there
Yeah.
any games you would like in Tabletop Simulator?
Thank you for building museum. We have finished the anti-piracy initiative. Whoop whoop. Let us also join the Maritime Accord. And Ooh, easy favor with the Russians for the Wing of American Atrocities. Yes. Boom. The Americans don't love it, but yeah.
Halaroth, Rise of Greece.
Right. Russia is now a like-minded nation. Ah, interesting.
Oh, Maruka! Maruka, Russia's now like... Maruka, look out!
Which is
Maruka,
what
it's
Babel
time!
Boys wanted. Corresponding like-minded, target like-minded. Beautiful. Tajikistan, we still need to get those exports up. We are
So
exporting.
even 7 days is only not like nice once. Well, that's good for you, Maruka. It means that she would only expect, you know, a handful of 7-day streams, right, Maruka?
Games are even good games. Only good for one playthrough. Even 7 days is nice. Yeah.
What if Weirta made a recommendation?
I would accept a recommendation from Weirta. I like Weirta's taste in games, actually. Although she has been pushing for Push the Crate a lot lately. How seriously, I'm not sure, but yeah.
I want to push the crate. I want to push the crate hardcore.
How do we do more washing machines? Manufacturing is at capacity. Great. Okay, we need to make more. Right. Construct. Can I construct? Have we got manufacturing? No, I can't afford that. Well, that's annoying. Journalist. Fly.
Go right away.
We still need more power, don't we?
Ugh. We were fine, and now we're not. Bet you'd like me to put a solar array. Well, joke's on you, I can't afford a solar array.
We might also need some more spark plugs.
We do. Is
that connected to our? It is. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be wired up.
Yes.
Blah 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 blah.
Let me search dating simulator. Then. Okay.
Preferences
Dream
permadeath.
Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Build that dad.
I'm aware of it. It has to be said.
American Truck Simulator, Wyoming. No one appreciates my genius. My preference, regardless of number of times played, is permadeath,
Yes.
which, in the case of 7 days, you play until you get wrecked, normally when your base is here, it's crushed. Yeah, I'd be down for that. What do you think about permadeath, Maruka? Just for a one and done. So, 7 Days to Die is currently on sale. 70% off.
Is it?
$7.49.
Is it now?
$7.
Is indeed.
49 cents. I mean, if there was ever a time, Maruka.
If... God, that looks awful. It really looks like something I would hate with a passion.
I mean, it does.
Yeah. It's not even finished. It was released December 2013, still in early access. What on earth?
Currently in alpha stage development.
Okay. I mean, if it...
I mean, I spent $20 for naval action.
I mean, I didn't make you.
2-pack.
So Ibex Fest is a failed, fraudulently marketed luxury music festival that swindled tens of thousands of people out of fortune, promising a party to end all parties. Hey, it's Firefest. Here in the city of Bakuiji. Well...
Oh, Mark, we don't have enough money. Oh dear, this is the worst.
Now they're here, there's no party, and they're tearing up the streets in a rage. It's an incredible story, but it needs an ending. Show off. The tourist industry. Ha 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 ha.
What does ha 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 mean?
Would laugh
It
at the
just
rich
does
people who
nothing.
threw their money away. Wow, we could have had +3 entertainment. Dang.
I do wonder if anything happens when you do ha ha ha.
I don't think so. I think it is just like point and laugh at the
Fine, let's
rich
do our
tourists.
For the tourist industry. Well, she would be here for the whole stream then. Well, what do you think, Marika? $7.40.
I will buy your bloody game if I don't want to, but I will.
Has a global pandemic interrupted your vacation
Oh.
plans? Come to the place no one else would ever visit! The glorious People's Republic of Basenji. Land of intrigue, adventure, uncertainty, and unrest. But you'll be very well rested at our exclusive Western-themed hotel, now with group shower. Order tickets from hotel at basenji.basenji.
That is an excellent web address. I love it. Tulkas, do you want to go to basenji.basenji?
Absolutely. Let's do it right now, you and me. Basenji.basenji.
I don't think
No.
the internet people, the W3 consortium, has ever approved the .basenji top level domain.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should. I feel like it has niche usage, honestly.
Does not exist. Shame.
The FMVs are really cracking in this. They are fantastic. I love the FMVs. Like,
Gotta collect them all, Marika.
yeah. Like, they are absolutely the best part of this game. FMVs are just wonderful. They are, unfortunately, just few and far between. Oh boy, Tulkas. What on earth is this mess of a nation right now? It's missing spark plugs, that's what it's missing. How can we be missing spark plugs because we're using all the gold? We need to import more gold. Import gold from Zarbil. Hi. Wait. No. Do I have the capacity to smelt more gold, or are we at gold cap?
I have 90,000
okay,
Steam points.
I can put another 50.
Marika, I have 90,000 Steam points.
That's some points.
What do I do with them?
You buy like profile pictures and things, and
I wanna buy profile
yeah,
pictures.
if you like look at my Steam profile as like an animated frame around it, you can buy things like
Yeah.
that. I would like your gold ore. Thank you. Oh, he likes me.
He does.
Oh, do we want to have open... Oh, wait. Zarba. Hello.
Propose free trade.
I mean, is there specifically a thing that's like you are now allied with this country, kind of
Maybe-
like
maybe if we
Moo
were
style?
better.
Like Moo is like you have to specifically have a alliance agreement.
Maybe we would just have to be better boys. Well, just
We're
propose it.
85% good.
See what he says, Marika.
Oh, okay, it makes sense. Yes, cool, excellent. We have unrestricted trade. So now we can just like send as much stuff out as we need. Cool.
It was time to do your favorite thing, Marika.
Our favorite thing.
Yeah.
Free trade agreement. There it is. Oh, end the turn. I see. Yes.
And we need to get the, what about the Russia? What are they even wanting?
They wanted us to be friendly with Russia, which we are now. There we go. No, that's not it. That's a different thing. It involves Russia. Maybe not -3 relations with Russia.
Yeah, maybe we should refuse their assistance.
Yeah. They want us to vote their way in a contentious UN resolution condemning Russia for... I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Hello. We're happy you're friends with Russia now. 91%. Oh, they are actually ally. That is an ally. We sent funds. Oh, okay. Thank you for the funds. I don't know how much funds that was.
If I was the fund, would you send me? America, we're
Oh, we can hire a person for defense! Stalkers!
having a lot of microwave issues. But yes, defense. Who do we want? Yeah, let's get someone for defense.
Let's appoint a minister. It costs us 6% bucks a month. The only person left to pick who isn't dead. How do we fill that 7th slot when one of the guys just died like 5 months into the game?
I don't know.
But I guess we don't have a lot of choice here. He unlocks things slowly, but he has extra options for events related to him. Fine. So, we can conscript an army, have national defense, or an occupation army. Specifically trained and resourced to occupy foreign lands. Talkers, do you want to be Israel?
Oh my god.
Take your scissors out of your ear and your spoon out of your nose. And we have a microwave problem.
Well, let's do this first. So what are we doing here?
We are...
How about ground-based laser?
Our intelligence, we can authorize the use of torture.
Temporal displacement?
What?
Temporal displacement, what does that do? What does all this stuff do?
Building on the secret research conducted during the era of the transitional government, elite Basenji scientists theorize we can construct a machine to take a snapshot in time and subsequently use an extraordinary amount of power to send a single human back to that point. The rest of the world's physicists dismiss our theories as junk science, but surely the potential outweighs the cost. Perhaps experimentation with this technology is somehow responsible for your perpetual returns to your first inauguration day. Or perhaps your condition is what will make this machine possible. You can only hypothesize.
This is why we're able to restart.
Mm-hmm. The bipedal tank at the clandestine site. Woo! Decreases likelihood that clandestine nuclear weapons development will be discovered by 33%. Manchurian candidates. Occasionally, citizens spontaneously turn into Tier 3 intelligence officers. Do you want Manchurian candidates?
Yeah. What else can we do?
Decrease the likelihood of catastrophic failure of all cyber warfare missions in the clandestine site, which we still don't have. CBRN response, specialized task force responding to nuclear, chemical, or biological emergency.
We might need that eventually.
Maybe. Recon training, most proficient soldiers are given specialized training, giving infantry plus sight range.
And having infantry. How about a long-range ASM? Oh, destroy meteors.
Gives helicopters further attack range.
Let's do the meteors.
Where am I looking for the meteors? I don't see...
Ground-based laser.
Oh, is that what that was for? Oh, it was, yeah. Array of high-energy lasers specifically designed to
We don't
destroy...
want to get knocked out by a meteor, do we, America?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
God damn it. Why is that a thing? That's so stupid.
Who's gonna get the meteors? You? No. Come on, Rick, do it.
We can use psychological warfare.
Ground-based laser.
Anti-tank missiles.
Ground-based laser. Ground-based laser.
Chemical weapons. Everyone loves chemical weapons.
Ooh. Extreme sanctions. How about the veterans benefits? What does that do?
It is expensive, but random military units will increase their loyalty
Let's
at
just
return.
get our ground-based laser. It'll be fun. Let's just do it. Murphy, you and me.
Fine. Just in case a meteor comes for us.
Now let's work on microwaves.
Right, microwaves. Hello. What's the problem? The problem is we have hit our manufacturing capacity and we need 108. Has that suddenly shot up or what's happened? Is this because were we importing it from Zabel at some point? Is that what's happening? Or it's because we've no. I don't know. Tulkas, why are we suddenly? Where's all the microwaves come from that we didn't need before? I don't understand.
I don't know, Maroka.
Where do I?
It's complicated.
It is really complicated. So, our plastics, I feel like we are going to need more oil and plastics at some point. This definitely feels like that's going to become a bottleneck. Get it? Because plastic bottles. But it seems like we just need to manufacture more stuff. Where would we like to hit for the environment? This is our manufacturing sort of region, isn't it? They have most people to work. Actually, they don't anymore. We could put it out in the desert over here. They got lots of nature. They can afford to lose some nature. That's how nature works, right? Fine, let's start this.
Maroka, would you invite me to your wedding?
I don't know if I could trust you not to make a scene.
No, totally makes sense.
That's
I would
exactly why I would. You would like object or something,
I would
yeah.
absolutely object.
That is why I would not want to invite you to my wedding, yeah.
What does this mean?
I don't want somebody to object at my
What
wedding.
if I attended virtually so you could cut off the feed?
You would
I
definitely
could get like Ayab and then you'd cut me off. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, next month we're going to get a lot of money. We never solved the washing machine problem either, though.
We'll get the washing machine. Come on. Can you import them?
Really struggling to... Well, we can't import the washing machines just for the purpose of exporting them. The problem is that we need to export them. Although, I mean, like, I guess if... Can we just force export temporarily and then...
Why do we need to export them?
Because one of our guys wants it. Tajikistan needs 8.
Oh.
It needs only 8. That's all we need. Like, if we could just pull 8 from Babelistan's current needs.
Yeah, Deepon gets it.
We're exporting 48, but for some reason those 48 go to Babelistan before they go to Tajikistan. It doesn't split them evenly.
We could cancel our agreement with Babelistan.
But that would annoy them. And they're our allies.
I don't know, then we're... I mean, why can't we up our production?
No reason. Let's up our production. Where... The thing is, everything's manufacturing. It's all ruining the environment. Tulkas. This isn't very green. There. No, not there. Oh, it must be next to a town. Arse. Of course it does. Fine. Over here. And they are going to produce washing machines. Cool. Are we getting somewhere? That's gone down since we built that. What? Tulkas.
Are we making the washing machines?
We are. Yes.
Oh, sure.
It doesn't update till next turn, but
Really?
we will be.
Are
Yeah,
sure?
yeah, quite sure.
How many washing machines?
I mean, we currently... The thing is hard to tell a plastic because obviously the supply chain goes multiple ways. Currently we're using 120 plastic to make 120 washing machines. We're also using 120 plastic to make 120 microwaves.
And how much plastic do we have?
We don't need that. We got 370. We're actually alright, aren't we, on plastic? Yeah, we've got loads.
So then we need more manufacturing output for, what else do microwaves take besides plastic?
Microwaves also take food, which we've got plenty of.
So then the bottleneck is our processing ability.
It was like, yeah.
Maybe we should get a second processing plant, let's be safe.
We've got 2. We're making, like I say, I've just added an extra 120 capacity to our...
Okay, then we should be good.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Then is the journalism time?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hi, journalist. Would you like to go visit Rastaris? It seems like a safe place to send a journalist.
Have we found the rebel camp yet?
We absolutely have not.
Are you looking for the rebel camp?
Sort of. What we got here? Rastaris will hold the annual festival of music and poetry. Minarets through the city ring an enchanting melody, and people from across the nation come to perform. There's one problem, however, and that is the event will coincide for the first time with a nationwide Karifi food and beverage festival. I'm not sure how this mistake came to be, but there appears to be some tension between the 2 events.
Ooh.
Ooh. We might be able to max out our education. But those 2 are already really high up. So we already have good entertainment and excellent education. Whereas we could stand to get some Karifi approval.
Yeah, well, let's do the cuisine. You know, we
might get the entertainment anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, alright.
Hey, we got it anyway.
Ooh.
Cool.
Button hyphen.
Yay, the Karifis like us.
I can't believe you're a hyphen. I can't believe I talked you into doing something nice to die.
Me neither, honestly.
Alright, do you have a surveillance boy?
Basenji.
Surveillance was left over here.
Yes.
Maybe he should be surveilling.
She.
She should be surveilling. Maruka, I misgendered her.
I know it is. You're a misgenderer.
Yes.
I mean, does she just turn things up by walking around? Like, it's still entirely unclear to me how she actually operates.
I don't know. You could ask people.
Come over here. Like, we haven't seen this town. I don't think. I don't. It could be in this settlement. Who knows? It is not.
Yes. Yes.
Okay then. I think it's time.
Time for your favorite. Oh, Maroka.
Oh, the old ways have condemned the graphic violence and sexuality found in Basenji cinema. Do we censor our media? Our movies are pretty messed up.
Ooh.
We will definitely annoy the religious if we say no, we won't censor things, but we might get some things.
Well, what do you think, Maruka? Do you think that do you think the movies are messed up?
Nah.
I think they're messed up.
Have you seen any?
Yeah, no. I would never be caught that.
Hey, we've got entertainment.
I wanted to do that. Tell me.
Hey, we finally managed to make enough things to export. Woo! And they went to hospital in Urumai. Okay. Oh yeah, we're up to 195 out of 77.
Maruka, why did Deepam say no?
Oh, we started importing aluminium? What? Oh, our smelters are at capacity. Oh, right, okay.
I guess having a free trade deal goes both ways, doesn't it, Maruka?
It does, yeah. That's useful, I suppose.
Are we going to get more aluminum?
We would need another smelter. And you know who smelt it? The one who
what about
dealt
bauxite?
it. We're fine on bauxite. We have 273 bauxite.
So we have ample bauxite. We would just need another smelter to do
Oh wait,
some
no,
smelting, right?
we're importing 7 bauxite. Oh dang, okay.
So now maybe we need to get another bauxite mine and another smelter. Do you think that would be reasonable, Maruka? Do you think that would be reasonable? Do you think that would be sensible?
Do we have somewhere to? Do we have a source of bauxite?
I'm sure we do. Let's just go looking.
We need to sort out some stuff for natural resources so we can like dig stuff up. Oh, there's no power to the thing.
Why?
'Cause I haven't bought a solar array in a while.
Why?
Would you like me to buy one?
Sure, but why do we need a solar array?
For the power.
But we have enough power, right?
Oh, well, the university doesn't. There's a big power bolt over it.
Why are there blackouts?
Because they don't have enough power.
But on the right, it looks like they do.
I mean, I can see this. I don't know what to tell you. The lightning bolt says otherwise.
Oh, let's just get a solar panel. Just plop it down in the desert. You know, they got a lot of sun. And then maybe we can do some bauxite times. Greg, what's your favorite memory of Deep Hunt?
The time that she approved of a video game I liked. Don't think did that ever happen? I don't actually know if that ever happened.
Okay, find some bauxite.
There is no bauxite. We are digging up all the bauxite. There was no downside to digging up the bauxite, so we dug up all the bauxite.
So all the bauxite is being dug up currently?
I'm genuinely, like, actually not sure how Deepom came to find this channel and watch it, given that, like, I seem to only want to play games that she hates.
It was Sea of Thieves, remember?
I guess Sea of Thieves. I guess it must be Sea of Thieves.
Steam.
Yeah.
It was the Steam release that brought her here, because she's a girl. Deepom, tell Maruka about how you're a girl. I can't believe Deepom is a girl. So crazy. Having a real life girl in chat, am I right?
We are gonna need one of those resource chappies, but then we also need 2 points from the natural resources to upgrade them to be able to find something. So, anyway, I did Sea of Thieves earlier. I still play Sea of Thieves. If Sea of Thieves is the way forward, then I can oblige. I set a world record, Tulkas. You don't even know. You don't even appreciate my majesty. I said I am a 2-time world record holder at fishing in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
did you know that? Did you know that?
I did know that. I did
no,
know
you
that.
didn't. You didn't know that because I only set the 2nd world record today. I haven't actually submitted it. I need Danny's footage so I can submit it, but it will be official. It will. We learned how to do food trucks.
Ruka, activate it. Ruka, activate it. Ruka, activate
Blam.
it. Oh, yeah. So now what are we going to do? How about a whistleblower hotline? What do you think about the whistleblower hotline?
For some reason that really drops public safety. I'm not sure quite why. Surely being able to blow the whistle on illegal activities and things would, like, be better for people?
Maruka, did you know about Deepom's huge wang?
Apparently. I guess that's the thing, huh? Relax building codes. Prosperity. No.
What about workers' compensation?
That is... half a penny per population per turn. Estimated about 3 per turn. Better health, but also more corruption, because everyone's going to be faking their injuries to a bunch of scroungers.
What about the elder workers program?
Oh, you want to put the old people to work?
Put...
Oh, Jesus, Tulkas.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Ooh.
All out for $3 a turn, really?
Let's not do that. Can we not do that?
Let's not do that.
We could regulate the cryptocurrency.
It reduces. Why does it reduce corruption? I feel like I don't feel like cryptocurrency would reduce corruption, but okay.
No, we're regulating.
Oh, regulate. Oh, we're regulate. Ah, okay. Right. Yes.
So which is currently better, our corruption or our prosperity?
Our prosperity is doing fine, and also it's plus money, so we reduce our corruption
Maybe
in
we should do
exchange
it.
for making more
Maybe we should
money.
do it. Maybe we should do it. You want me to do it?
Do it.
We're gonna do it.
Yes.
We're
We're gonna make Dogecoin the
Roka,
official
our
currency of
palace.
Basenji.
We have a whole universe.
We have a what?
We have a whole universe.
You have a whole universe. I don't know. What?
Okay, America, what are we doing now?
Doing some stuff. You were wanting to.
Do we need more smelting?
Only if you're willing to deal it.
Do you think we need to do more smelting?
We'll have to import the bauxite, but that's not our problem. That seems really weird that you could, like, import it for free, smelt it, and then export aluminium for money.
Oh,
That's just free money.
it's true.
That seems exploitable. Well, the country needs a
Maybe
strip
if-
club, Tulkas.
Mock the that one guy.
Mock that one guy.
Yeah, you know the guy?
Nope. What are these numbers? Civilian. Yeah. Interesting. I did not know those. Tulkas. Oh, we need to build a hospital. That's what we need to do. We need to build a hospital.
Come on, Maroka, you know what they say.
Ooh, that
Come on,
costs. Oh, we got
Maroka,
the power. It's
hospital
okay.
today.
I think.
Come on, Maroka, you're doing fine. You and your hospitals are ahead of your time.
Where's Rumai? Rumai's over here.
Room.
Do we not already
Room.
have a hospital? Oh, wait, it's
Room.
there, isn't it? That's that one.
Room. Room.
The fire hospital.
Room. 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 Room.
Doo-doo.
Roomai. Maroka, do the Roomai dance.
I'm
Room.
doing it. Trust me that I'm
Room.
doing it.
Room. Roomai. Room.
Did nobody say
Room.
thank you for doing the Rumai?
Roomai.
Nuts to you then.
Room. 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 Roomai. Room. Room. Room.
You can see what
Roomai.
everybody thinks. Wow.
Room. Harif should be an independent country. Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Tulkas, are we Israel?
Yeah.
You would tell me if we were Israel, right?
Yeah.
We allowed them to have their festival. I don't think Israel lets Palestine have any festivals. Develop red light district. I don't think that's a policy that was on the list, if I'm honest. Maybe into development. Is there a red light district on here? Oh boy,
Yeah,
Aziz has
further
got a lot of
education.
things to pick from.
Mm,
He's got a big department compared to everyone else.
he's a busy boy.
Hmm.
What are we doing now?
I don't know. We got 6 things to do per turn now. We could move my intelligence officer.
Yeah, we need to do some scouting. I don't know where this camp is, American. It's worrying
Me neither. I assumed, given that everything else that we found has been in this neck of the woods, it probably would be somewhere close. It could be like that one on the border, actually. Oof. I hadn't seen there was a little town there. There totally is. Can we scout it out by sending a helicopter over it?
Basenji. Excellency. For Basenji.
Right. Where's my journalist at?
Yes. I go right away. Yes.
Ugh. Do I just send her back down south? It's a long way to the next city that way. I got points to burn.
I go right away.
Ooh, we have a natural resource. We just need one more. and we could actually find more bauxite. Tulkas, have you gone?
Oh, why would I have gone?
You just went. It's just really quiet. Like there wasn't even like
What's wrong?
any
It's been
like
real quiet.
nose spoon noises or anything.
What do you mean no spoon?
Like you were like
Well-
just silent, which is just unusual for you.
I'm always silent.
Uh huh.
Let me know when the zombies attack. Oh, Maroka.
I mean, from what I've heard, it could be a thing. I don't know. Apparently, our country can be destroyed by a meteorite, so, you know.
That was the thing in Rogue State 1, you know.
What was it now?
Yeah, you could train a group of plucky engineers to go on the moon, on the meteorite and destroy it.
Right.
Excellency. For Basenji.
Oh, it's favorite time.
Oof.
America.
Two international security leadership. Oh, but it's
I
very
told
expensive.
you we needed international security leadership, and you're like, oh no, I remember.
Is an attractive country for various terrorist organizations to operate. I'm citing our lack of investment in international security. We should invest in it. Or we could invest in influencing the UN, which is diplomatic info. Oh, it's really expensive. Wow. Whew. Would you like to spend...
How much money do we have?
It is allowing us to pick these options, so I presume we do have them. That doesn't tell us.
Okay, well,
I don't think we're going to be able to buy much this turn if we do this, but, like, we can do this.
let's influence the United Nations
For possible relations with all the big powers.
with the United States. I love the United States.
Just for the United States. You don't want to max out that international security leadership that you are so keen on?
Well, no, I care about diplomatic influence of the United States. Maybe, Morocco, maybe we should get a visit from Donald Trump.
What did you want the international security leadership for anyway? What was that about? What was that? There was to some end, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, if we had high international security, the embassy would let us. We could be like buddies with the United States.
I mean, we
Let's
have
do
got
that now,
I mean, to be fair, we have got 8 now, so 7, 8 is that?
Okay, the next turn, let's go to the embassy and do embassy stuff. Okay.
Fine. There goes all our money.
And we didn't get any of the other
Ooh,
things.
6.
I'm marked in Sabah. Okay, Morocco, go to go to embassy town.
Embassy
Go to
town.
embassy town.
We can't afford
Go to-
anything in an embassy.
Well, go to embassy town.
Ah.
Anyway. Just do it. Just do it. Morocco, do it.
Plan bilateral agenda. We haven't got a dot. We haven't got the seaport.
All right.
We have got a lot
Maybe-
of tokens we could cash in.
Do you want to do that?
We are a little short on cash right now. It might be
Would that make
worth
you happy?
pulling those favors. We got 2 foreign affairs, and she is actually quite valuable for a token.
You
Bam.
want to do it?
I'm doing it.
Okay, Morocco. Now it's market time.
How much does a seaport cost? Out of interest. Seaport costs 60. Market costs. Where's the market?
The market.
Where's the market? Tell us where's the market. Market's there. The market costs 40. That's the whole 100 that we just got.
Oh, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Morocco. Let's do it.
5
Let's do it.
power. We do have power at the minute. That's okay. Although that's probably wind. Oh, having variable power is annoying now because I don't know whether that's going to be sustainable. Damn it, stupid wind. But then how is solar sustainable? Like, it might be a cloudy day. You just need to have loads of it. Right, so we are going to have a market. Where are we putting the market? Sabah. Sabah being over here. Did we not have a market over here already?
I'm surprised Deepon is still around. Are you surprised? You
I am a little bit.
Note how impressed you are with her for sticking around
I am
for a game she doesn't like.
soups impressed.
Morocco, you could thank her. Morocco, thank her.
Thank you for sticking around. This
Okay, did you do it?
political strategy, I know, is not your jam. It's not. I feel like if your thing is realism, like, I mean, I feel like this is on the money.
Minecraft is realistic.
Yeah, sure it is.
Is it seaport time?
Thank you for building market. Saba appreciates it. Have a ground-based laser.
Woo!
Do we have to build it, or does that just exist now?
No, we just have it.
Okay, cool.
I think we have it. We might need to build it. I don't know. Do we need to do...
His entire list of things to pick from are mostly entirely stupid.
Let's do temporal displacement next.
Why?
Let's do it.
I mean,
Just do it, Maruka. Just do it. Yeah, do it. I miss close exploring, but yeah. Deep plum. Maybe she needs a cuddle buddy. Maruka, seaport.
Seaport. Da.
Maruka, you could be our Cantos.
That costs 10 power talkers. I think we're gonna have blackouts next turn.
I don't worry about it.
Okay.
You might call it too real.
Adjacent to the sea. Is this not the sea? Is this just like a big river? This is the sea!
It's on land, Maruka.
Oh, it's actually on land. Oh, okay. You're not building out into the... Okay, fine. I see how it works. I get you.
Let's put it there. Come on.
It doesn't actually have to be next to a city, does it? What does it?
Yes, it does.
It doesn't actually
Maruka,
specifically require...
Let's put it there!
Fine, it's going there! I just want to know what the rules are, that's all. I just want to explore the rules. Ooh, we can smuggle controlled goods.
Oh, acquire the parts needed to make some projects.
Oh, there goes the boat.
No,
Boat's going out.
Is it? I want to see the boat go. Maruka, I want to see the boat go.
No, it's stuck in a canal, sorry.
No, I want to do boat watching. Maruka!
How is this not realistic? This is real.
It's
Too
go.
real.
Maruka, what's happening? Maruka, what's happening? Maruka, what's happening? This is too real! Maruka!
But look how much stuff is on there. It can't accelerate quickly. Why are you expecting it to just fly like Torcus?
Maruka's going! The boat is going! Maruka, look out! We are to, if you're watching the VOD, you have to open the stream so you can see the boat. Oh, it's going! And it's gone. Now let's go to America. Let's go to America. Let's go to America. Let's go to America.
Go to America?
Let's go to America.
Oh, the old bilateral.
See, I might have exhausted YouTube for a thing too much. Oh, Deepon, you're such a lady. Why is it incomplete requirements?
I don't think it is. I think it's saying incomplete requirements, and then the list is empty. I think that's what that is. Have an international security rating 6 and have 10 points to share.
Do it.
Blam. Oh God, that was loud. Jesus.
So now next year we need to get a better relationship with the United States of America and to the Republic for which it stands. One nation, kneel, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can you remember that to do that next year?
Maybe. May 2025. It will remind me in May 2026. If you want good YouTube watchings, Dpom, go watch H-Bomber Guy's new video on the anti-vax movement because it's very well made and excellent and very long. It's a long video, but it's very well made.
Matt Gaetz will run for president in 2024 if Trump doesn't. Do you know about Matt Gaetz?
No. Not really. I know the name. Couldn't tell you who he was.
No, he's just a pedophile.
Okay, cool. I shan't worry about him then.
Good.
Right. How much? It doesn't tell me how much intel we're gaining per turn, but it is 3 arrows worth. Oh, we need to do all the things, like the journalist things.
Yes. I go right away.
Go.
Doing all the things. Doing all the things. Doing all the things. Doing all the things. Doing all the things.
I go right away.
Doing all the things. Maruka, he is doing all the things.
Do we need like? Do you think we need like an
Oh.
infrastructure link through the middle? Because we're just like this. The whole thing is just this big circuit, and like there's no way through. Like
Oh, can
the
we
middle.
maintain it? Like, are there? It's like Australia. Do you know about Australia?
No.
Yes.
What's Australia? Tell me about Australia.
Well, Australia's like this because it's all around the coast in the middle of the desert.
Oh. Okay then. Fine. Noted.
Well, female proportion among console ownership has with the PS1 it was 18%, and with the PS4 and PS5 it is 41%.
Okay.
There's a lot more DPOMs in the world.
The video wasn't actually about COVID. It was about the original anti-vax movement, like Andrew Wakefield and the MMR vaccine, and the whole like. I mean, maybe you might have heard some stuff about it. Like, holy shit, I had no idea how deep that like ridiculous insanity and.
Holy bleep, Maruka.
Yeah, sure. That was quite the whole scammy thing that went on. That was just like nuts. That was just like that was a grift. That was a elaborate and deep grift. It's good. Good listen. Good watch.
Excellency, for Basenji.
Can we? Let's expedite. Let's go further. Fly, fly. Check all the villages out. I thought I didn't have to search all these individually. Let me let you in on something about England that you don't know. Go on, teach me about England. I want to know about England. I want to know all about England.
Yes.
Excellency, for Basenji.
Yeah, DPOM is of the opinion that that the coronavirus was created by the Chinese government like a year before it came out, and she heard about it from her.
I love the phrasing "come out." Like, new virus just dropped.
Yeah, from her quote unquote Asian contacts and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Roka, have you ever heard about the Mapayan emergency?
No.
Alexa, what was the Malayan emergency?
The Malayan emergency, the state of emergency declared by the British colonial government of Malaya in 1948 and lifted in 1960.
That's what it was.
Oh. Okay. I have one thing left to do. What should I do with that thing, Torcus?
You could send a journalist.
I can't. I've already moved the journalist. The maximum.
You could contact the government.
Who would you like me to contact?
Know your people.
Oh, Torcus, Torcus, Torcus. Are there any exports we can do? We are manufacturing 85 luxuries per turn.
Wah!
We're buying in all the gold and then more gold bars on top of it, but we can do it. And then, like, the excess we could just export, I guess? Like, why are we importing as much as we are? Like, we don't use that much, and we're not exporting it.
Maybe people just want to buy it. Just to have, you know?
I mean, that's... What, the shops? Like, that's the
Yeah.
point. Like, the people only want 70 luxuries per month. Like, we're making 85.
Then why do we have imports?
I don't know. This is what I mean. Like, we seem to be importing more than our demands require, which is very strange.
Maybe people just want a lot of luxury.
And also, imports are costing us money, though. It's a 17 Basenji bucks in imports.
Really?
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I thought it
It
didn't.
specifically says when you set up an import thing, this won't cost you any money. So, yeah, I'm a little confuzzled as well.
We could ask Deepom.
The household appliances has imports used in it, but doesn't cost anything in imports. Ditto processed food, and apparently we've got to a point where we're importing plastic bottles as well.
Why are we importing plastic?
Pass, don't know. We're making 370, all 370 is being refined, and at, I guess, being used. 177 going into making
Maybe we need more
microwaves.
plastic. Can we get more plastic?
And
Come on, Morocco, I want more plastic. Come on, Morocco, give me more
193
plastic.
going into
Oh, yeah,
there.
Morocco, I want it now. Yes, I want it.
We
Tell me how.
actually
Come on,
could.
Morocco,
Yeah,
I
well,
want more
we still have.
plastic.
You specifically told me not to do this, but we do have 2 more oil fields.
Oh yeah, Morocco, we'll do some plastic.
We can't do it. We can't do it this turn anyway. We haven't got any money. Unemployment is on the rise. People losing faith in your ability to manage our country's fragile economy.
Oh, Morocco, this is bad. Morocco, this is bad.
Construct a massive public works project requiring thousands of labourers. It's 20
How much
jobs.
money do we have? How much money do we have?
I guess we have enough because it hasn't grayed it out. It grays it out if you can't afford it.
We could subsidize our export industry. We do need lower corporate taxes. What if we? Do you think we could just subsidize? Do you think that would be worth it?
It might upset the Conservatives.
I mean,
Worth it.
You're okay. Aww.
A public garden in Banifa.
Garden in Banifa. We didn't have the money for that thing either.
Huh. Okay. Strange. I'm sure I've seen it grayed out before when you didn't have enough, but alright. And we're missing microwaves again. Oof. Why can't we just import some? Anyway, right. Public gardens cost 20. They're cheap. They don't cost any power. Cost a little bit of money. Entertainment and environment. Fine. Which one's better for this better? We bringing this in around the city or one of our less well looked after cities? I'd add something to Maradan. Lovely. Hello. And we finished the cryptocurrency.
I think we should do it. So now what are we doing?
I don't know.
What's tax credits about?
That is about greater financial investment in the provincial business subsidies than in.
Let's do it.
I don't know what that means. I really
Let's
don't.
do it. Let's
Yeah,
just do it.
sure. I don't know what it means, but okay. Cool. Right. We were looking at oil rigs, which cost 30. Don't cost any money to run. Don't cost any power to run. Okay. And creates 2 jobs. Blammo. Cool. That's bad for the environment. Because of course it is. cool. Cool beans. Journalist.
Yes.
Oh, there's a blackout there. Next month is good money.
Yes. I go right away.
Military base has got blackouts. That's not good.
Yes.
Story time.
Anything.
What? Ooh! We can get our loyalty back from Badur.
Oh, Rocket, she found a rat. Tell us about the rat.
She found several colonies of rats and a few fire restaurants owned by Minister Badur. After some digging, I found every single one of these restaurants had passed their health and safety inspections, yet not a single inspector was assigned to any of them. I don't have any evidence of money changing hands, but clearly the minister is using their position in the government to get around our regulations.
Run the story.
Health access and
Story.
reduce corruption. Oh, but Badur, he's kind of an... He just seems to be a complete ass. I really think we shouldn't have him, but... he seems...
Idiot.
Oh, Deepom has been talking about the Malayan thing, and I've not seen it in chat. Tolga, she didn't tell me about the Malayan thing. So, does Alexa ever know anything? No, Alexa does not. Right, anyway, yes. I'm caught up on the chat. Deepom thinks we need to watch more movies, but news at 11.
Yes.
Oh, little DC. She's so small, isn't she, Marika?
I don't know. I've never met a Martian. Well, it's not in any of these towns. Tolkers, where's this rebel camp? Seriously.
Maybe we should go for a looking. Why does that have a lightning bolt?
Because it's having blackouts. I told you about this. You didn't listen to me.
Why is it having blackouts though?
Because shrug.
Marika,
Karik.
we might need
Karik
more.
traffic.
We might need more greenery in Greenland.
Maybe. There's a choke point there. There's a hot spot there. Bam, get upgraded. Right outside the airport. Yeah, that would make sense. We need more greenery in Greenland. Where's greenery in Greenland? Oh, Greenland's up. Oh, Karif. Oh, Karif. Oh boy. What can I do for you that would make you happy, Karif? Nothing. Nothing would make you happy. We could do some budgeting and go for more conservation. Although, do they? How do I do this? Demographics. Demographics by province. Provinces by demographic. That's the one. That's what I'm after. Karif is mostly Karifi. You'll be astonished to learn. Quite liberal.
Such a foreign.
Quite rural. Quite religious. They have a few illegal immigrants.
Yeah, that's
Plenty of
that
immigrants.
happens.
And some Basenjis. Interesting. BNP? That's not good. Alright, all of this infrastructure. I don't have the money to upgrade all this infrastructure actually. 3. Now it's flowing a bit better. This along here. Ooh, and that little hot spot around there. Want sorting. Yeah, see what I mean about needing some sort of infrastructure across the middle of the country? It's not like, I mean, yeah,
Maybe we should just get an infrastructure across the middle of the country then.
maybe we should. Oh, it
Problem
will
is
cost a
the
lot of
mountain
money though.
ranges. Problem with the mountain ranges, America.
The mountain range doesn't, like, you've still got this sort of river here, like we could, can we not get through there? I feel like we could get through there, maybe.
Okay, we could go through the river if you want to go through the river.
Let me just try seeing how this goes. Build roads. Build. Can I not build roads? Can I not afford to build a road? I can't afford to build a road, can I? Or, oh, there we go. I see. I see. You could. Yeah, you go down the side of the river. Yeah, you go past the side of the river and connect through there. That's not even crazy expensive. That's something.
Yeah.
And then you could bring one through there as well, maybe.
Watch the
connect that
abyss.
up.
I have the abyss, but yeah.
Right.
Y'all can't hang with my stuff. You ain't even seen Willow. Don't be mad, it's not you, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Top Gun, philosophical questions. And then blame me, it's God's fault. I mean, you are alive, but you haven't seen Dawn of the Dead. It's a paradox. Mystery Theater with deep home friends. We'll get to the bottom of this. America, tell me something that no one else knows. Nature preserve in the province of Sabah.
Understood.
You might want to do the road first. Or not. You know, whatever you like.
Well, the road's just a luxury, nice to have. Right. Nature preserve. It looks like. Can never see these when I need them. Or the nature preserve, that one. Where are we building it? Sabah. So, over here. Does it have to be? It doesn't have to be connected. Oh, it doesn't actually have to be connected to anything.
We can just put it somewhere where there's nature.
There's nature over here.
Okay, there's nature there.
There is now.
There's a lot of desert to be there.
Woo! Cool. Thank you all. Understood. Building on secret river. Yes, cool. Great, we've got it. We did the thing. I guess there's a lot of these are just like alright passive things to have, I suppose. We can respond to emergencies.
Let's get the thing.
Respond to emergencies? Fine.
Yeah. We're able to do temporal stuff now, right?
Yeah.
Go to building. Go to building. Go to construction. Like, go to construction right now. Okay.
We
America,
can
let's
literally build a time machine, for God's sake. It costs us 4%. It costs 40 energy. We don't have the energy for it.
So, this can be our new goal, is to get the energy for it. Okay, America?
Yeah. How is it free to build a time machine?
Because you get money from the future.
Right, let's... right, roads. Are roads going to be a thing? Should we do roads? Actually, ooh, hang on. Thought occurs. Intelligence officer. We can upgrade it because we now have Minister of Defense points. So she can find rebel camps easier. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Why not?
Bam.
Why not, America? Tell me why not, right now.
Can we turn her into an assassin?
You want to do it?
No, I don't know.
Yes.
Well, it's not these places. Why can she not see that town?
Yes.
Go into the town. See the town. Well, she's gone. We lost her.
Why did she go into the... What happened to her?
I'm not sure, but there's fog of war there that I don't know, won't go away, and when she went into the town, she's vanished, and now I can't click on her
Is
because
she dead?
Excellency, for Basenji.
I think the rebels got her. I don't know.
Yeah,
Excellency,
that's the rebel town. They got a bomb it.
Basenji.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, is the reason I can't see it because it's a rebel town? But I don't know.
Yes.
Tulkas.
Maroka, can we
Go right
can we get a favor from Finance Boy
Favor from finance.
for money?
He's not as lucrative as some of the others, but yes, technically.
Do you want to do it? It could fund your road, Maroka. You know how you're all about the road.
Fine.
Go build your road.
Right. Right, so I think from here, build a road, do it. From here, through here, through here, through here, through here, across the desert, to Morak. Morak? I don't want to go in there. Good? Bam.
Yeah.
You can now drive through the middle of the country. I also kind of feel like you should have one through here as well.
Develop second layer anti-meteor defense. Deepom's so cute, isn't she?
Hmm?
You want
Second
to
layer.
develop second layer anti-meteor defense.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Now
Okay,
people
Merkin,
can
now
navigate
get
Basenji better.
Now get another solar panel.
Construction solar array. Blammo.
TIMEMACHINE. Come on, Maroka. You know you wanna do it. Come on, Maroka, please. Please do it. Go to construction right now. Come on, Maroka. Please build a time machine. Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Do
Somewhere
it.
in the capital, I guess?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right outside the palace.
Oh yeah. So that if like rebels come, we can just run into the time machine and reset it.
Yeah, exactly like that, yes. Yeah. God, what is our country? Jeez.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Temporal anchor currently set to July 2025.
Oh my
So
god, it's the save scumming device. Isn't it?
Hmm.
That's literally what it is.
What does the other one do?
It's hang on, intense energy process takes a snapshot. So this will define the place and space and time the machine will send you back to, and the other one is go back to that point in the timeline, right?
Risk polluting the timeline. Things may not be exactly as you recall them. Ooh.
Oh god, really?
Okay, Maroka, set the temporal anchor to right now.
It is set to right now. It is July 2025.
We'll set it again. Set it again. Set it again.
May
Do
only
it.
be used
Do
once
it.
per year.
Click it.
Oh, well,
Do it.
there we go. It's.
Time
No, I mean that's
machine!
kind of a waste because like it was already set to today. We could have used it another point later in the year.
Time
Maybe we should go back and then we can
machine!
reset it.
You're a bully. If we use it, there will probably be an SMV sequence. It really works.
It seems that way, to an extent.
There was a similar mechanic in a Rogue Stage 1.
Okay, well, it's worth 40 energy.
Is it time to journalism?
Is it time? Is it time to journalism? Is it? Is it? No. No. I can get it to the city, but I can't. Yeah. Do any more than that. Tariq Badur is unsatisfied with your leadership and gone public with a promise to campaign for the position of glorious leader in the upcoming elections. You have 6 months until Basenji citizens go to the polls. Tolkers, I told you we should have bribed him more.
Oh, oh, oh.
It has been a rocky 4 years for the Basenji Nationalist Party since winning the country's first ever democratic election. Turmoil from within and without is pushing the fledgling government to its limits. A new election is being called, and it is uncertain if the Basenji people want 4 more years of their glorious leader, or if it is time to send their head of state home.
4 years ago, I believed in the new government. Now I see that we have clearly traded one form of tyranny for another.
Everything the government has done, it is done for the good of the people. We elect them. We must trust in their wisdom. Do you know if they're hiring at the President's office?
Your Excellency, I bring surprising news. We've just received word that a member of our cabinet is running against you. Despicable. I'm just as insulted as you are, but maybe not surprised. I think we both know who this upstart is. They think they can do a better job? I'd like to see them try. Basenji is a democracy. The people have chosen you once before. They will choose you once again.
Right, Maruka?
Right.
So what do you think about that F&B sequence?
Great. Right, well, the people of Basenji demand more power, clearly. And more microwave dinners. What's our limit? Our limits are food. We're actually the bottlenecks on food. We can do that. We can fix that. Right, construction. Solar array. If somebody hadn't built a time machine, we wouldn't need this.
So tell Deepam about how the time machine, about what the time machine was. Explain it to her. Explain it to her. She wants to explain it to her.
Why? What?
Roka, explain the time machine to her.
It's not a time machine so much as it is a temporal displacer, which creates a temporal anchor at a moment in time, which allows you to return to the point of your temporal anchor. Yeah, basically it's a save point, and you will go back to your save point, but because you're basically kind of cheating, things may not be exactly as you recall them.
Roka, talk to Foreign.
Oh, we have things.
Talk to yourself.
We did the Maritime Accord. Cool.
She thought it was a misguided effort, Roka. Roka, do it. Roka, do it. Roka, do it. Roka, do it. You and me. Roka, do it. You and
Join
me.
the Maritime
You
Accord?
and me. Roka, do it.
Bam.
Do it.
Look at all these green numbers. How can anybody be unhappy with us? They're gonna vote
Let's
for us.
spare no expense.
That's your hotels again.
Alright.
All these bottom ones are just hotels.
Did we get more hotel stuff on the go?
We could make it more of a tourist trap if that's what you wish. We could join the Climate Accord.
Do you want it?
Oh, it makes our oil plant more expensive. I think we should just
Maybe
quietly
should
be green on our own. We don't need to do everyone else.
It could be foreign aid time.
Could do foreign aid. I mean, just yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to spend it. It just unlocks the option to spend it.
Yeah, you know, if the time.
It's good to have options. Hello, we did the masks. Great, in case the COVID comes.
Tunnels.
Alright, Elon Musk. Oh, we can put roads through mountain ranges! Whoop, 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 whoop.
You want to do it?
We could have buses.
Spaceport. Do it. Come on, Maroka,
Why?
you know what they say.
Why? That's
Come
so
on, Maroka,
stupid.
you'll make it someday. Please do it, Maroka. Please.
We're a developing nation.
Come on, spaceport.
With a time machine, I'll grant you.
Come on, spaceport. Come on, Morocco, it's time for the space. Come on, Morocco, we're going into space. You and me, Morocco, with the spaceport. You and me can. Just don't hit abort.
Right. We are right on the power limit, which is annoying because I really wanted another farm.
We could get another farm.
I could build a wind farm?
We could build a hydro dam.
Sorry.
I want to build a nuclear reactor.
How much does a
We're
farm
gonna make a
cost?
petition for us to build a
30.
nuclear reactor.
That requires a supply of uranium, which requires us to be in with the Russians.
I want to be in with the Russians.
I think it's
Can
with
I
the
be in
Russians.
with the Russians? Yeah, the Russians are in. Maybe we need a Russian. Maybe we need a Russian thing.
Level 1,
So-
like-minded relation, tier 2, seaport, Russian embassy, no ability of capture. Import up to 20 household appliances from them. Level 2.
So we need a Russian
uranium.
embassy and a tier 2 speed port.
Tier 2 airports for level 2. We need to be level 1 for 12 months and upgrade our airports. Have good international security. 4 SAMs.
What do America? Woo! Oh, see, we can get uranium from America.
Okay. Cool. Well,
Let's try to do that, America. You and me.
we need to go 2 years without war.
We can do that easy.
Okay. I thought America loved war, though. Okay, how's our rule of law doing anyway? Where's that? Rule of law 6. Okay, well I guess we can manage that. And 6 plus climate change.
Might need that.
We should sign up to the climate accord.
Let's do it.
Our nation has signed on to most international environmental laws, but rarely adheres to them. Right. So,
Ooh.
same as everyone else, if we're honest.
The grasslands in Basenji will become arid and unable to support agriculture.
Oof.
That would be bad.
That would be bad. Higher rating will slow down the process.
We might need to do some climate stuff, America. Is there any climate stuff we can build? Go into construction. Go into construction. Go into construction. Go into construction.
Things to build to make it more
Yeah,
climatey.
is there any stuff? There's there's China.
Is it nature preserves?
Military base, nature preserve. No. Public garden. I mean, that's like a thing, right? No.
So it's not gonna. A garden isn't going to stop climate change, Tulkas, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Maybe it should.
I don't think anything we can build is going to do that. It's going to be done through policy, isn't it? Not building.
Well, maybe the next time it's policy time. America, can we change our budget yet?
Like, we got the green economy, but that's just plus environment. How do we like literally up our? Yeah.
Probably helps to. Maybe we need to replace some oil plants with solar panels.
Oh yeah, policies join maritime accord plus 0.5. We're at 4. We are trending towards 0.5. Okay, 4.5. So what else was there? We could go to. Oh, there we go. There's your climate leadership. Green economy.
Do you want to do it? Let's do our green economy. Let's do it, America. Let's do it. Or we could just do. What does stewardship do?
Stewardship is resource-producing building construction
Let's be
costs
green.
increased by
Let's be green.
50%.
Let's be green boys. I mean, you always wanted to be a green boy.
We are going to, I think we're okay for now with this, but like the thing with this one is, yeah, resource-producing building construction costs are upped by 100%. Everything is twice as expensive.
That's just a one-time cost.
And every polluting building adds 3 Basenji bucks to their operating costs.
How many polluting buildings do we have?
A lot, if you think of every factory and whatnot that we've got going on.
Well, do you want to do the green economy then?
See, every single one of these black blobs, that's like a problem. I think almost all of those are going to be a polluting building.
I don't know about that. The black blobs, they're not all being exploited. But maybe. Maybe. So what do you think? Can we be green boys? I mean, I thought you were all about being green.
We can research it. Hopefully it will tell us... No, it won't tell... It's not a research, is it? It's just a switch to...
Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah!
We're gonna need that time machine. Oh boy. Okay.
We might need more electricity.
We might. I was looking at that when you pulled me away to do other things. Solar array, fine. Add to the pile.
Solar array, that's here today.
Neat. Okay. We need to. I need my lady back.
I think it's a bug.
I mean, yes, it clearly is, but like,
For Basenji.
she's gone. She's just vanished. She has literally disappeared off the map. She's gone.
Is there a lists option?
Yes.
Oh, she is here.
Maybe we need to send her out. Like, get her out. Get her on the trip, see?
She's
You see
invisible.
America?
She's invisible. Oh, there she is.
Deepom's invisible.
Are there towns? Oh, there are towns over there as well.
Maroka, what if you were in the shower and found that Deepom was invisible and there with you? How would you react?
Probably freak out somewhat. I think it would be.
What's the
correct
corruption
reaction.
on that bauxite line?
None. We're a completely uncorrupt nation, Tolkus.
That's good.
Don't believe in corruption around here. The nature preserve isn't corrupt, don't worry. Like, we're good. We're pretty good. Like, it was just them at 1%. That's it. Even that's gone down since we last looked at it. Why would you ever insinuate that Basenji had any corruption in it whatsoever? Like, what's even wrong with you that you would even consider that could be a thing? We have a journalist who's going to write a story
If they're hiding anything, I'll
that
find
requires
it.
money.
Flushable wipes! Maroka, do it.
They're not flushable at all. I've been talking to sanitation engineers and they're reporting these wipes don't disintegrate. They clog the pipes and sewer pumps and attract other materials to them, creating fatbergs. Talk as fatbergs. The mother of all fatbergs is forming in Zana, and the lessons we learn here can be applied to all of Basenji. Could upgrade all urban sewage systems. No, we can't. Or we can
We might
prohibit
need
the sale
to-
of flushable wipes.
To get more money, Maroka. Well, I guess it looks like we have to do some, stuff.
I don't. Can I?
I'll go right away.
Can I cash in a doodad and then buy the?
Nah.
Fine. Okay, everybody hates me because they love their
Fat
flushable
birds.
wipes. Ah, no, she's run away in the background. That's annoying. Didn't actually want us to go there.
We need to prepare for the election, Maroka.
When's the election?
Soon. Don't screw anything up for the next few months.
It's just okay. I mean, I'm trying to keep people happy.
It's your favorite time, Maroka.
It is my favorite time.
The time where we say thank you all so very much for watching. I have been Torkus. They have been Maroka. We will see you all tomorrow for 7 Days to Die. Bye everyone! Bye!
Bye.